Yo, we here. Hello! What's good, my guys? Is it rigged? Is it scripted? Is it fixed? I don't know. You tell me that good stuff. So we're going to talk about it, right? We're going to talk about it. We're going to get straight to the point. None of that bullshit. We're going to get serious.
Are you fucking serious?
You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I want to pull it up for those that don't know what we're about to talk about. I see y'all coming in and stuff, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Real quick. I have to get into it. Shout out to anybody that got on the Kentucky Derby. I just finished watching the Kentucky Derby and I won, right? I'm mad because you know when you put a so bread on it just because like you don't know what's gonna happen, right? And then boom, it ends up winning. So the number 3 horse ended up winning, and y'all already know the deal. Number 33 is the big number this year. You just see 3 everywhere. Am I right or wrong? Right? You just see 3 everywhere in sports, just in life. Everything is a 3. So I'm like, yo, pick the number 3 horse and also pick the odds. The odds were oh my god, the odds equal 2-3. So you already know we got the odds and the horse number was 3. You add those together and what you get 33. I think the odds was it 21 to 1 or 20 to 1? I think it was 20 to 1. I gotta check it because they didn't even pay me out yet. It was like 20 to 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3, and then the horse number was 3, right? So you guys already know the deal. You add those 2 together, you get number 33. So anybody that bet on the horse, that bets on horse racing, congratulations if you took number 3. I took anything that equals to 33 in some type of combination. I had I had it written down. I had number 3, I had number 12, I had you got number 6, and so. You guys know the deal. So you're like, I don't want to hear none of that. Let's get into the bull crap. Shout out to all y'all. So, what do you guys think about Odell Beckham Jr. now a Miami Dolphin? What do you guys really think about that bullshit? What do you think about that? Anybody that fixes themselves to bet on that shit, you deserve what you get. You deserve to lose. I'm sorry.
Are you fucking serious?
You deserve to lose if you bet on that. If you think Odell's going to take y'all to the promised land and win a championship, you're bugging. That's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. There's no chance in hell the Dolphins are going to win the Super Bowl with Odell Beckham. I repeat, the Dolphins will not win the Super Bowl with Odell Beckham Jr. I don't care what nobody says. Now listen, you guys know where we stand here on rigged, scripted, and fixed, right? You guys know that. So I'm not attacking his character as a person. Absolutely not. I don't do that. But we can't act like these players don't do as they're told. You guys know that, right? You know that. You understand what's going on. The Dolphins and the NFL are trapping fans. There's no chance in hell the Dolphins is going to win. Somebody let me know if they really think the Miami Dolphins is going to win. I'm. You know what? Let me start getting my shout outs too while I'm talking to at the same time, because I know it's a couple of y'all that actually think them damn Dolphins is going to win. And I know y'all can't be serious.
Are you fucking serious?
That's not going to happen. You're bugging. You're bugging. Shout out to my guy, Granite Man, in the goddamn building. Let's drop a bomb for my man, Green Knight. Granite. I love that name. Shout out to my man, Granite Man. Drop a bomb for him, somebody, please. Brandon Man in a building. He says, yes, sir, I'll be in the building for this one. Odell was betting bait all season long with the Ravens, and he will do the same this year. That's actually, oh my God, how did Denver just take the lead like that? Well, anyway, that's a Snapple fact. Same thing, because we're going to get into it. Let me ask you a question. Put in the comments, do you guys think that the Miami Dolphins will win the NFL? Because we all know what it is. It's predetermined. Will the NFL give the Dolphins a Super Bowl? Be honest and don't lie. Don't feel like you have to agree with me. Do you think the Miami Dolphins is going to win a championship now that they have Odell Beckham? But I will tell you what's going to happen, though. This is my little prediction, right? Adrian Settles in the damn building. Somebody drop a bomb for my boy Adrian Settles in a goddamn building. My man Adrian Settles. Listen, this Saturday, you guys could be anywhere in the world. But what? You here with me? Y'all know the whole routine. Y'all know the whole routine. Says we all back. My man Trey Finesse in the goddamn building. Somebody drop a bomb for him too. Stop playing with me. Straight to the point. He says, Trey Finesse says, B, what's good? It's been a while since I tapped in. Good to be back, and I'm glad you're here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. And we got to talk about it. Anyone that's watching, dead serious, do you feel like Miami Dolphins is going to make a run? Absolutely not. That's not going to happen. No chance in hell.
Are you fucking serious?
That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. My man Doc Wiseman in the goddamn building. Drop a bomb for him. Yes, it's rigged, scripted, and fixed. You heard what Doc said. It is rigged, scripted, and fixed. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all already know what's going on. But do you think the Miami Dolphins is going to win? I know why they put Odell there. First and foremost, why is Odell going from team to team to team to team? What do we always say? When you jump from team to team to team, you are no longer valuable. I'm not talking about his actual skills, people, because he is in a professional league. I'm not, right? So it's not about that. But what it is you can't look at him as being the main guy when you keep jumping from team to team to team to team, because you guys know when you have value, they don't want to let you go. They don't want to let you go. So why is he jumping from team to team to team? If you have so much value, let's assume this is real. Let's assume it's real. If you have so much value, they're not going to let you go. That's the thing. But I know why they're doing this. I had 6 horses. He won nothing. Yo, Adrian, what were the horses? What were the number of horses that you got, by the way? My man Marco Polo in the goddamn building. Drop a bomb for my man Marco Polo in the building. He's in the building, Marco Polo. Lombardi Lee is in the building. Drop a bomb for my boy Lombardi Lee is in the building. He's dropping so many bombs. But you know what? I don't like doing that single bomb stuff. Because that's that Funk Master Flex shit. We got to drop 2 bombs. Like that. That's how we got to do it. Straight betting bait. Right? I'm going to get all y'all. So then let's start this shit. Okay. I'm going to keep it dead real. He started off with the Giants. After the Giants, right? Where did he go after the Giants, right? He went to Cleveland, right? He went to the Cleveland Browns after the Giants. After the Cleveland Browns, where does he go? He goes to the Rams, and that's when he wins his first Super Bowl, right? He wins his first Super Bowl with the Rams. Cool. After that, where does he go? He goes to the Ravens. So you bounce from the Rams to the Ravens. You won the championship, then you go over there, or they send them packing. Whatever the deal was, wasn't it like a 1 year deal? Something like that. Somebody tell me. It was like a 1 year deal. And then now he's the Dolphins. I'm sorry. That's 5 teams. That's 5 teams, and you got to count the Giants because that's where he started. That's 5 teams in like how many years, y'all? How many years? That's shit. 5 teams in 4 years or something like that. I'm not even exaggerating. You guys may know better than I do, but he's no longer valuable. And I'm not talking about his actual skill set. I'm not disrespecting him as a player like that. I'm talking about when it comes to this rig script and the fix shit, because we know none of that shit's serious.
Are you fucking serious?
We know that. We know that. Doc says OBJ is washed up. It's a trap. It's absolutely a trap. And you are stupid if you go and you pick them. Anybody, you are stupid if you go out there and you pick the Miami Dolphins to win a Super Bowl now that they have Odell Beckham Jr. That's not going to happen. Okay? Once again, what was it? It's betting big. There's no chance in hell. What? Because if you go on Twitter, if you go on Instagram, if you go on YouTube, you should have saw the responses once the trade happened. Now it's not Blockbuster. We know that. It's not Blockbuster, but a lot of people's going crazy as if they won the championship already. Right? They're going crazy as if the Dolphins won the championship already. Do people feel like, why? I know why they're doing it. It's to really, just to keep it 100. It's to give the Kansas City Chiefs a run. That's what it is, right? And then, what's his name? Tyreek Hill may get the best of the Chiefs this year if the schedule comes out that they got to meet the Chiefs during the regular season. They may just meet in the playoffs. And not to be funny, don't be surprised if they beat the Chiefs in a game. I don't know if it's the regular season game or maybe a playoff game, but I could see that happening. I could see the build up for that, to beat the Chiefs in a game, whether it's a playoff game, which whatever. If it does happen, all right, whatever, right? Or a regular season game. We would just have to wait for the schedule to come out, right? This shit is betting bait, y'all. This is betting bait. It's betting bait. I'm sorry, I still get tongue twisted with the BB, right? We're going to have an interesting year coming up in football. So many people is going to get jerked. Starting from last year, right? Mind you, you still got the people that think the Lions are going to win a Super Bowl, or they're going to win this year. You still got those people, right? I'll say this. If you are a Chief fan, you're safe. You're safe. Not saying it's guaranteed, because I don't think they're going to three-peat. I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, I'm saying it right now. I faded the Chiefs in the Super Bowl back in February. You guys know that, right? It's my second Super Bowl loss in like a very long time, right? But I'm fading the Chiefs again, and I'm saying that right now on record. I'm saying that shit right now on record. My man Dante's Infernal Purgatory in the building. Somebody dropped 2 bombs for Dante's in the goddamn building. He says, or with a black quarterback. We already know the deal with that one. Oh yeah, that's still active. You guys know that is still active. When you have a black quarterback, unless you look like a Patrick Mahomes, you are not winning no goddamn Super Bowl.
Are you fucking serious?
That's not happening. Y'all know the rules. You're not winning no goddamn Super Bowl unless you talk and walk and look like a Patrick Mahomes, because he has that image. He has that image that they want. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot look like a thug. Which is what it is. You guys know what I mean when I say that. You just have to have a certain image to you. If you're a black quarterback and you raise the trophy, right? There's a lot of people that respect Lamar. There's a lot of people that, let's just say him. People respect him. But does he look like he can win a Super Bowl? Skill-wise, absolutely. In real football, absolutely. He's nice. But this is business. It don't work that way. You understand what I'm saying? That's not because and here's the thing. I don't want you guys to think that he's just talking, oh my God, because that's still a goddamn voice. That's still a goddamn voice that I hear every time I hear some hating ass shit. Oh my God. That's just the voice that I still hear. I'm not hating on it. The proof is in the pudding, people. Just pay attention to all the last Super Bowl wins. Pay attention to the quarterbacks, all of that. Right? When you have a certain look, right? We're going to give you the MVPs. You know what I'm saying? You can have some commercials, some deals and stuff like that. But raising that trophy, you bugging the fuck out.
Are you fucking serious?
You understand what I'm saying? Deron GM in a goddamn building. Drop a bomb for him. Drop another bomb for him. He says the Dolphins aren't winning anything. That's a snappy fact. They're not winning nothing. I guarantee you the Miami Dolphins do not win a Super Bowl. How about that? I don't care about no Hawaii fires for Tua. The Miami Dolphins are not winning no Super Bowl. Whenever a player is bounced around, that is a dead proof. That's dead proof. I'm sorry, that they are not winning. And that doesn't go for just football. That goes for basketball too. That goes for a lot of sports. But we see it happen. It's kind of like it's right in front of us when it comes to basketball and football. Because, you know, I mean, arguably those are the most two popular sports, right? I mean, I would say, I know you guys may say, some of you guys may say differently, but you know what I mean, right? But you just keep bouncing. No disrespect. Russell Westbrook, everybody had a lot of hopes for him, right? When in his OKC strong days, everybody had a lot of hopes for Russell Westbrook, but look how he turned out. He's bouncing from team to team to team to team. He don't got no goddamn value, respectfully.
Are you fucking serious?
You understand what I'm saying? It's not how I feel. It's right in front of our faces. Sorry about that. It's right in front of our faces. So what makes y'all think Odell Beckham Jr. going to the Dolphins means they're going to win the championship? Why? Because they got Tyreek Hill? Because they have Tua at quarterback? Jalen Ramsey. Oh, snap. Jalen Ramsey and Odell Beckham had won a championship together with the Rams, 2 years ago. Very, very interesting. My man Purgatory says, it's business. It's just business. Drop a bomb for that. It's just business. I never paid attention to any of their big signings, especially the OBJ signing. Absolutely. It's interesting how they try to gas you up and make it seem like, oh man. And it just came out of nowhere. And here's another thing. He keeps signing for 1-year deals. That's another dead giveaway that they don't see him as anybody special. They don't see him as nobody special. Because assuming this is real, right? According to y'all, assuming this is real for one, and then number two, he's signing 1-year deals. How is he valuable? That's what I want to know. I keep hearing crazy shit on Twitter and Instagram and even to YouTube and Facebook all over the place, right? Like when I don't have a Facebook, but when somebody posts up something someone said, I'm like, where? I don't see how the Miami Dolphins will win be a contender. Well, they always put them up there as a contender. Yes, right. If the Chiefs don't make it to the Super Bowl next year, listen, if they don't make it to the Super Bowl, I can see the Dolphins beating them in the playoffs. I can say that. Not saying that's a for sure thing, but you guys know what I mean. Like, I think the Dolphins will have some type of success with the signing of OBJ, something, but that doesn't mean win a championship. That can mean beat the Chiefs, beat the defending Super Bowl champions. I can see that. I can definitely see that happening. But to win a Super Bowl, you got people saying, "Oh, it's gonna win a Super Bowl." We are gonna check out some of the things that people on ESPN and what they've been saying. Bunch of dumb shit. Doesn't make no sense. My man Maxie Max in the goddamn building. Drop a bomb for my man Maxie Max. Drop another bomb for my man Maxie Max. So crazy. Me and Max, we stay like trading information on Twitter or even Instagram about these games every day. That's my man. That's my man Max. Shout out to my man Max, bro. He says, Florida teams don't need to win. We invested regardless, like the Cowboys. That's an absolute fact. You guys noticed that, right? A lot of Florida teams in sports have been lacking lately. No disrespect, but y'all know that, right? Even in 2020, right, when a lot of Florida teams was making it to the championship, right? Remember, I think it was like during COVID, like every sport a Florida team made it, and all across sports, like basketball was Miami, hockey it was Tampa Bay Lightning, baseball it was the Tampa Bay Rays, right? That was 2020. And then 2021, which is still a 2020 season, Tampa Bay Buccaneers ended up winning the championship, aka Tom Brady, right? We know what that was for. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. You know what I thought about one day? I say, yeah, this whole COVID shit is planned from the beginning. They knew it, because you guys know, if you go on all right, let's just say Wikipedia right now and look up, every Super Bowl. You look up every Super Bowl. You're going to see the next 4 years, or maybe the next 3 to 4 years, they're going to let you know what city is in. Think about that. Think about that real good. Pay attention to what I said. They already know what city and state they're playing in years in advance. You guys know that. You can go fact check that right now. I'm not just talking out of my ass. I'm dead serious.
Are you fucking serious?
Right? So I find it funny. When Tom Brady goes to Tampa in 2020 and ends up winning the Super Bowl during the COVID year, the year where traveling was at an all-time low. Y'all don't find that funny? See, that's the thing here in Rig, Scripted, and Fix. We like to talk about the real shit. We like to talk about the real shit here. We don't like none of that other cookie cluttered shit, right? Like this space, and also the truth community, because that's what it is. It's a truth community where we like to talk about a lot of bullshit that goes on. Like the truth community, we're only going to tell you the real shit, except for the people that's delusional and stuff like that. But in this truth community, we're going to tell you what it really is. Not, with all due respect, not them other YouTube pages where these guys are like the fanboy pages. You really can't talk to them about anything, because they're invested in that one team, which I know, I'm pretty sure all of you guys got your team. That's not what we're talking about, but you know what I mean. Like, they're invested in their team, and their team can do no wrong, and everything is real, and they really just don't know what's going on, and it's like they're pretty much delusional.
Are you fucking serious?
So it's like, I can't have that conversation with them. But here, this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the truth. That whole Tom Brady thing. Y'all know what the deal was with that whole Tom Brady thing. That was from the beginning. Come on now. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Miami not winning anything. They're not. There's another person saying Miami not winning, and they're not going to win. They're not going to win. I'll put money up against anybody that the Miami Dolphins will not win the Super Bowl. My man Repeat in the goddamn building dropped 2 bombs for my man Repeat. In the goddamn building. My man Repeat. Be fire in the goddamn building. In the effing building. Repeat, you know the deal. We gonna talk about it. Repeat, I need to know from you. Do you think Odell Beckham Jr. is going to help the Miami Dolphins finally win a championship? Do you think adding him to the Miami Dolphins is going to be the reason why Miami Dolphins win a championship? Because think about it. When you guys, in the chat real quick, when you guys think about the greatest or the best player who ever played for the Miami Dolphins, who do you guys think of? Be for real. Who do you guys think of? I already know what most of y'all is gonna say. Most of y'all, I already know. Tell me. Because I find it funny that guy, aka DM, in the DM, he couldn't even give, well, the NFL didn't even give him a Super Bowl. Y'all know who I'm talking about. So you mean Tua can come in and give them a Super Bowl, right? Tyreek Hill there, right? Jalen Ramsey on defense. Who else? They got a squad, right? Or quote unquote squad, right? Now they got OBJ. Now listen, I already know what's going to happen. If the Miami Dolphins end up winning the Super Bowl, you guys are going to flame the shit out of me. I already know y'all are. You want to know why? Because I'm sitting here doing a live about it. So I already know one of y'all crazy asses is going to pull this stream and be like, oh my God, look at him. Look at him. He looks very stupid now. I know he does. That's how confident I am that Miami Dolphins are not going to win no damn Super Bowl. I said that about the Lions. I got more teams I can crush. You guys gotta understand. It's certain teams the NFL lets win championships. Every team's not allowed to win no championship. I don't know why y'all don't. Why do we keep having this same discussion all the time? At what point do you get it? You need to narrow it down. You have a chalkboard in your house, or you have a notebook in your house. You write down every single team in the NFL. What is that? What is it? It's 30 teams in the NFL. You write them all down on a piece of paper or a chalkboard or anything where you take notes at, even your damn phone. You write every team down, and then you have a checklist, and you start paying attention. Okay, what does this team have that will make them not win the Super Bowl? Am I right or wrong? For instance, I'll give you guys a little example, real quick, right? What do I always say about black coaches? What do I always say about black coaches? If you have a black coach, you're not raising that trophy like that, right? Who was the last? Who was it? Oh shit! Damn, who was it? Who was it? It's Mike Tomlin, right? He was the last one to raise a trophy as a black coach, right? And then after that, it was what's his name for Indianapolis Colts, right? Those are the two black coaches to raise the trophy, right? The last two to raise the trophy. There's 6 coaches. There's 6 black coaches in the NFL, because I know it off the top of my head. There's 6 from what I know. I could be wrong, but from what I remember, right? You got Raheem Morris. Right? You got Raheem Morris. He's the head coach. What is he? Atlanta Falcons. I was going to say something else. Atlanta Falcons. right? And then of course you got what's the new one for the Patriots? Gerard Mayo or something like that. He's with the Patriots now. He's taking Bill Belichick's place. And then you got Antonio Pierce. He's the new head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders, right? And then you got Mike Tomlin with the Pittsburgh Steelers that we know. You got Todd Bowles for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right? And with the Texans, D'Amico Ryans. That's 6 black coaches from what I know off the top of my head. You know damn well the NFL are not letting none of them win no goddamn Super Bowl this year. So why do you keep betting on them to win if you know that the NFL is not going to let them win no championship? But I already know y'all going to I know y'all can't wait for one of these coaches to win so y'all can raise. Look. Right now, as we stand, right now, I don't see it happening. That's what I'm saying. And then you also got to look at the quarterback that these coaches have. That's another reason. Unless the NFL just everything's about the black quarterback now. Unless that's their new change, right? Everything, because if that's the case, if everything's about the black quarterback now, then the wide receivers is gonna have to be the white guys, right? I would think it would be fair if you're gonna do that. If you're gonna switch and make the quarterback the black man, then that means the wide receivers, the running backs, and the tight ends, they have to be white, and you have to let them dominate if you're going to do a switcheroo, bro. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true, y'all. It's not my opinion. Just watch football and you can tell. OBJ, he's officially a pass around. Like these are his ending years, and he wants to do a tour, right? OBJ wants to do a tour. That's what he's doing. It's over. They might win the AFC East, no Super Bowl. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. They can win it. They can win the AFC East and battle it out with the Buffalo Bills. They could do that. Absolutely. I mean, a lot of people, so crazy. A lot of people thought that they was going to do that this year or this past year. I'm sorry, you guys remember what happened, right? Miami was hot, scorching hot, right? But whenever they went against a certain caliber of a team, the NFL made sure they lost. Come on. He says Miami isn't going to make a run at all. Tua is a gatekeeper as well. Damn, Trey. I know Trey's serious when he said that.
Are you fucking serious?
Damn. Tua an official gatekeeper? What y'all think about that? Tua as an official gatekeeper. You know what? You know so crazy? Trey and everyone else in the chat, would you consider Tua a gatekeeper? We're gonna say him because we're gonna say him. Yeah. Do you think he's a gatekeeper? Do you guys think Tua is a gatekeeper? Or you feel that way because of the team he's on? Because let's just keep it real. The Miami Dolphins is a popular organization. So, when you put a certain player with a certain team, it makes them look actually bigger than what they are. So, Trey, think about that. Do you think Tua's a gatekeeper, or he's actually under a gatekeeper? It's just the fact that he's with the Miami Dolphins, so it makes him look better than what he is. You feel what I'm saying? It's a distraction. It absolutely is. But you know what? Repeat, a distraction for what? Is it for the next Super Bowl winner? First off, Tampa Bay Buccaneers just won the Super Bowl recently in the last 4 years. I don't see them letting another team in Florida win, respectfully. Now, if we were still in the COVID year, maybe the Miami Dolphins would have a chance, but no, they never had a chance. They didn't have a chance before. I don't think they're going to have a chance now. They bouncing him around. No deals. little 3 million 3 million contacts, or you mean contracts? And you know, so crazy, didn't he sign for like 8 million? I think it was 8 million. I think he signed for 8 million for 1 year. Right, Doc? OBJ, my bad. Oh no, I get it. Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. I know what you're talking about. He said the only thing I could say for the Lions is they are featuring them more, and the city is definitely revamped now. I'm watching it happen up here in Michigan. Okay, so he knows the deal, and that's used. I like to talk to people that is from an actual town when it comes to that team, when it comes to the atmosphere. See, I'm not in the state of Michigan, so I don't know what the atmosphere is like day to day. You know what I'm saying? Like on a day-to-day basis, I can't tell you what it's like. Do they give you the vibe like they're gonna win? Because we already know what happens. It's draft. It's whenever a draft is gonna happen, as you guys know. If a draft is gonna happen, then that means what? That team is gonna have an excellent year, or they're gonna do good. They're gonna do good, right? I need to know. Once again, make sure y'all put y'all bread on, you know who. Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers. He says, be fired, called the black quarterback not winning a Super Bowl a while ago. I remember the video with Lobo, DeLeon, and Derapy. Yes, absolutely. But you know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy, Dantes? I said that shit years, even before I said it on the show with them. Yeah, I've always felt that way. I started to say that after Russell Wilson had won. See, listen, if there's anyone that knows what I can say to Twitter to get my original, my B-Fire1 Twitter back up, because I would like to show y'all so you know I'm not bugging and I'm not just making up things, or you'd be like, oh yeah, you're just saying that because we can't have the proof. If there's a way I can get that Twitter back, by the way, it's B-Fire31 on Twitter now. But the B-Fire1 Twitter, if anybody knows what I could do to get that back, let me know so you guys can see that prior. I've been saying that. And I've said, if another black quarterback was to win the Super Bowl, he would have to have a Russell Wilson type of style, or he would have to talk and present himself like a Russell Wilson. I mean, I'm not comparing him, but you know what I mean, aka Patrick Mahomes.
Are you fucking serious?
You guys know what I'm saying. And guess what happened? Patrick Mahomes was the only quarterback since I've said that, to win the Super Bowl. That's black, like that. Certain black quarterbacks don't win. No. You better be happy that we gave you the opportunity. Because what do you always say? You want to move your mama out the hood. Y'all got to stop saying that. Y'all got to stop saying that, because the powers that be know how they can take advantage of you. Somebody tell me I'm lying about that. Stop saying that. Stop saying that I'm doing this to get my mama out the hood. Stop saying that, because they know, the powers that be know you love your mother a lot, so you are willing to do just about anything to get that money. And that's not even just sports. That's also the music industry, aka look at Puff. Come on, man. My man Native Baltimore in the goddamn building. What's up, my guy? What up, B-Fire? In Miami needs to fix their defense, right? Okay, so assuming it's real, why pay not even so much. Why pay $8 million for 1 year for Odell when you can toughen up on your defense if that's the main problem? Why give Odell $8 million? $8 million or something, right? Could somebody fact check that for me, please? I don't want to be going on the stream saying that dumb shit and he only got 3 million. But from what I know, that was right in front of me, it was 8 million. 8 million is something for 1 year. Why would they give him that if this is real, knowing that you got to work on your defense? You can't be serious.
Are you fucking serious?
That's crazy, native, right? That's crazy. He says also somehow Detroit is tied to the Rams storyline. And are you talking about the whole situation with the whole trade? You know, the Matthew Stafford and what's his name? Jared Goff, right? Like, because you know they was running that whole storyline this past year, right? Cactus Jack in a goddamn building. Can I drop a bomb or two for my man Cactus Jack in the damn building? Yo, shout out to every single one of y'all watching. Like I said, y'all could be doing something else. That's why I appreciate y'all so much. I really do. I appreciate y'all so much. Right? Y'all could be doing something else. But we gonna talk that talk. Right? We gonna talk that talk. Because we talking it. For anyone that's not familiar with Rigged, Scripted, and Fixed, we tell the truth over here. That's what you're going to get. You're not going to get that. You're not going to get that. You're going to go into a live stream with somebody who's let's just say a Knicks fan, right? They're a Knicks fan, right? And then you already know what's going to happen in the stream. They're going to be 1,000% Knicks biased. So the conversation is going to be trash because you're not allowed to say anything bad about the New York Knicks as if that person's a part of the New York Knicks. Everyone has their team and stuff. I'm not saying that, but it's biased talk. And then we see the same thing happen again and again with these teams. They don't go nowhere. So it's like a Dallas Cowboy fan. You can't have no conversation with them because you just already know what it's gonna be. Like, I'm not even gonna talk. I don't like talking to them. I'm dead serious. When I'm in a sports book, I keep it very minimum. Very, very if it's a Cowboy fan. Not saying I don't engage, yeah, but I can't, the way I'm talking to y'all, I can't talk to them like that. Because they wouldn't understand where I'm coming from. They wouldn't understand where y'all come from when we say the things, you know, that we say. Cowboys can do no wrong. Dolphins can do no wrong. You're just a hater. You're here hating. Not hating. I'm just letting you know. A lot of people like the future bet, right? It doesn't matter how much money you guys is putting on your future bets, whether you're putting $5, $50, $500, or $5,000. You're future betting. A lot of you guys are future betting, right? Here at Rigged, Scripted, and Fixed, I want to let you know what's going to happen so you don't spend your hard-earned money on that team. Do we always win? Does everybody always win? Fuck no. No, but you could save that money. You could do something else with it. You could pay a bill, buy you something, you know, get some hookers. I don't know.
Are you fucking serious?
Come on, man. Y'all got to stop this shit. Yeah, y'all know what it is. He says, and there's a lot of delusional fanboys out there for all sports. That's a Snapple Top fact, Doc. It is. And you know, so crazy back when you guys know, I already told y'all I wouldn't say a super fanboy, none of that, but I'm transparent with you guys. What did I do? I showed you guys the jerseys, right? You guys know what team I was a fan of, a hardcore fan of. You guys know that. And this was before Tom Brady became a Patriot. Because I just felt Drew Bledsoe was going to be something. Like, I just felt in high school, I just felt he was going to be something for some reason. Because I remember when I was a kid, 11 years old, when I watched the Super Bowl, I remember where I was in the room, what I was doing. I was playing my Super Nintendo, and I was always also watching the Super Bowl. It was the Green Bay Packers against the New England Patriots. I remember that, and I was like, yeah, Drew Bledsoe's going to beat. He's going to beat what's his name? What's the quarterback? Brett Favre. He's gonna beat him. Da-da-da. I remember that. Failed. It's all right, but I'm like, yo, Drew Bledsoe's nice. Drew Bledsoe got a nice solid arm. I used to be like, yo, that white boy got a little nice arm. These white boys can throw. One thing we can't deny is them motherfuckers can throw a ball. They're nice. They're nice with it. I'm like, yo, Drew Bledsoe nice. Clean cut. He just had the image. Right? He came up. He failed. Then Tom Brady comes out of nowhere, and the rest was history. So when people see that I was embracing the Patriots at older age, they say, "Oh, you're a bandwagon." No. We're not gonna do that. I ain't jump on no damn bandwagon. I've been that. It just so happens that I was on the winning end, because a lot of people are fans of losing teams, right? So we're not getting off track. That's what's going on with the Miami Dolphins. You got to be crazy if you think that this OBJ, I'm just going to call him Odell, because you guys know I'm so fucking stupid. I can't even pronounce it right. A lot of the Dolphins fans think, okay, we got OBJ now, we're going to win the Super Bowl. You had Dan Marino. You couldn't win a Super Bowl. Right? Who did they have after that? I don't think they had another good. I'm talking about a quarterback that really made noise. I don't think they had one since Dan Marino. Tua, I don't know if does he really get hurt, or these are fake injuries. What do you guys think? Because if they real, you got to retire. You was better off going to baseball, because in baseball they hardly run. It's not too much crazy contact, so you wouldn't have to worry about getting hurt like you would do in football. Whether it was fake or real, don't get me wrong, you can get hurt playing a fake sport, because remember, if it's orchestrated, we all have to be on the same page. That way nothing happens. That's the reason why I remember, I think it was me and Lobo, right? No, it was all of us. It was on Lobo's show. It was on Lobo's Pick'em show. Shout out to my man Lo. It was on one of his shows. All of us had a discussion. I said, yo, to be real, I would rather football be fake than real, because when it's real, playing a contact sport like that, it's dangerous, because you don't know what's going to happen. You see what I'm saying? That's like all of us in the chat. We all go play football, a real game, right? Football, a real game. I don't know what none of y'all going to do on the opposing end. One of y'all may chop bro, it may be over for me. But see, that's the thing. When it's orchestrated, we know what plays is coming. That way, we can protect ourselves, or we just know what's coming, so we prepare. We can prepare to fake the injury. You guys know what I'm saying, right? Repeat says, no, but the first thing I thought of is, where does Tom Brady live? And he said he wants to play again. Yeah. I noticed that. I remember you said that. Somebody else said that too. Do you guys really think? Oh, you're talking about prior, right? After he left the Patriots, that's what you're talking about? Or you talking about now? Because he officially did sign that thing with the NFL that he's not coming back. Because when a player can retire, he can announce his retirement, but he also has to sign that he's not coming back. And Tom Brady, he has signed it, right? Can he re-sign? I mean, I really don't know how those rules go. I'm not sure how many years you have to be out, because it kind of reminds me of Michael Jordan when Michael Jordan retired. Michael Jordan retired in '98. He came back in 2001, because he played the 2 seasons, 2001 to 2, 2002 to 3, and then he retired because LeBron was coming in the league. So they transferred over from the face to the new face, right? Come on, I remember that like the back of my head. But yeah, so maybe Tom Brady has to stay out, but then he's too old though. Right, he's too old. Michael Jordan retired. He was old, but he retired at a a reasonable year, or at a reasonable age. That way, I could do 2 more years. I'll retire 3 years and then come back, because the NBA was preparing for LeBron. That's exactly what that's what it was. And they had no face in between. When Michael Jordan retired in 98, there was no face. So Michael Jordan had to come back for a little bit, and then they can bring back in and then here comes LeBron. B, you know how they flip the script on us all the time. They tend to do that. Yes, they do. Yeah, yes, they do. But that's because people talk too fucking much. I know y'all probably saying, B, you're on here giving a lot of information. You have been on platforms giving information. That wouldn't you consider that talking so much, B? Yeah, but here's the thing. It's not like I got a million eyes looking at me. Yes, I do understand it's not how many people watch you, it's who watches you. Yes, absolutely. I do know that. But it's not like it's a whole bunch of people watching yet. So we can talk our shit. See, when we grow, because we will, when we grow, I know the people that was rocking with me from the beginning. So they're coming with me. Right? And they get all the exclusive information. Everyone else that comes on board, those are the people that will have to they gotta wait to get the information. I'm not a know-it-all, but I pay attention to a lot of shit. I let other people pay attention to the actual game. I pay attention to the business part. What's good for business? This OBJ move was for business. It was for business. That's all it was. Nothing more, nothing less. I respect it, but y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop making your future bets thinking he's gonna win a Super Bowl, because he's not gonna win He's not gonna win a Super Bowl again. Not with that team. Shit, for all that, you know what they should have did? They should have made OBJ just go to the Chiefs.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm dead serious. For all that, he should have just went to the Chiefs. Oh yeah, by the way, the Nuggets, y'all do know the Nuggets was a -4 too. And what did I tell y'all about a -4? Y'all can put that in the chat too. What do I tell y'all about -4s? I mean, it opened up and then ended on 4. I know things change, and then that's when the -4 gets messed up, because it actually did change. But the Nuggets were -4 for most of the time. What do I say about -4s? Just like +1s. Either or. If that was the opening line and it ended that way, the Nuggets should be taking care of business. But if it didn't open up as a 4 and then things get rocky, I don't know. Some stupid shit may happen, y'all. Game's not over yet. We only in the third quarter. But -4, the Nuggets should be beating that ass. Right? Flashy, Murdy in the bill. Drop a bomb for my man Flashy. Drop a bomb for Flashy again. Bomb. Bomb. My guy. Even though it's different leagues, how does every team in Detroit win the chip and the Lions never do? The Lions is not an original NFL team, right? I mean, they've been around for years. Yes, I do know that. Duh. Forever. But you guys do know that there are a lot of teams that are not official NFL teams. You guys know that, right? A lot of people don't even realize that. A lot of people don't know that. Every team in the NFL, I mean, you guys may know, of course, but every team that's in the NFL right now are not original NFL teams. What do you mean? That makes no sense.
Are you fucking serious?
But we can have a live talking about that. But you guys should know that. Certain teams do not, some of them that are not original NFL teams, they may get something because of a certain year or for a certain, some politics is going on. Yeah, of course. But an original team, no. I don't think the Lions was, gotta check my notes. But I remember writing that down about 2 years ago in my notes, right? I have notes on every single team, by the way, y'all. Like, it's like a notebook. These pages is for like Patriots. These pages, Jets. These pages, Rams and stuff. That's the reason why, like, when I say the things I say, it's kind of like when you have what's that thing? A diary, right? Well, I have that. Like, I have files, not big files, but files. This team. My fault, y'all. Yeah, this team. This is why I know the things that I know and say the things that I say. Mike Tomlin. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna catch up. We're gonna catch up to y'all to the latest shit. Now we switch it to the latest comments. And then I get all of y'all and I get everything y'all say. He says the Packers and the Lions rivalry is an original rivalry. Yeah. We all know the NFL's first team. I mean, because let's just call it what it is. The NFL's first team is the Packers. The NFL's first team is the Packers, for those that don't know. Yes, first Super Bowl winners, right? But not only that, I got a little here's a little boner, not a little boner. Here's a little thing for y'all. You know, the Packers don't have an owner, right? Some people don't realize that. I try to tell people that a couple years ago. The Packers don't have an owner. They don't have an owner. That's an NFL team. Like literally, when we say an NFL team, that's an NFL team. Now think about this. Think about this real good. What did I just say? The Packers is basically an NFL team, right? It's a board of people that own the Packers. It's an NFL governed. It's like a governed team. Some shit like that. But guess what? Who owns the NFL? You know who owns the NFL, right? I mean, just to keep it dead real, without being so technical. I mean, no, to be technical. When you really keep turning the pages and you find what you're looking for, every single owner as a collective owns the NFL. Every single owner as a collective owns the NFL.
Are you fucking serious?
To be technical, the Chiefs own the Packers. The Giants own the Packers. The Jets own the Packers. The Dolphins own the Packers. Every team owns the Packers. Yeah, you guys got to realize this is business.
Are you fucking serious?
You can't take this shit so serious like that. And that's the reason why I get so like amped up, because you got to think. You got to think. Okay, Minnesota. Yo, somebody tell me what the opening spread was. The opening and what it ended. I know it ended at 4, but what was the opening and what was the mid spread? Like, yes, what was the opening line and what was the line yesterday? I want to know if it was moving, because y'all see the little shift that's going on, right? They are an original NFL team. Okay, my man Trey says that the Lions are original NFL team. That was just the cat team. So one of y'all, I remember one of you guys said a couple of months ago that cat teams don't win. Shout out to whoever said that. Or they have a hard time winning. That was pretty interesting. So the Lions, because I know they've been around for years and years and years and years, but why don't they get? It's a reason why they don't get the trophy. Sometimes people got to peel back that curtain. A lot of shit ain't right. The same could be said for Kyler Murray. He should have went to baseball instead of football, to be honest. Now, for those that don't know what he's talking about, a couple minutes ago I mentioned Tua, right? How Tua should have retired. He should retire if these injuries are so-called real, and you might as well just go to baseball. You should have went to baseball in the first place, assuming this was real. Right? I don't know if he felt, I wouldn't get that much attention because being a quarterback, I'm the main guy when I'm a quarterback, right? Absolutely right. When you play baseball, sometimes it's hard to be the main guy. First off, baseball is a hard fucking sport anyway. So anyone that plays that sport, shout out to you, because I played it as a kid, like, recreation and for team, like around the way and all that stuff. and I've hit certain home runs in the back of my building, but that shit is really hard, especially if a ball is going about 5,000 miles per hour. I'm over exaggerating, but you guys know what I'm saying. But he had a better chance of being successful there. You get the guaranteed money, and you don't got to worry about being injured. Tua, you guys don't think Tua's gonna have any type of he's gonna go through injuries this year. Let me tell y'all what's gonna happen. Every time we do a recap, a weekly recap, every time we do pick'em shows, anytime we talking about the NFL every single week, guess what's gonna happen with Miami Dolphins? Is Tua gonna play? Is Odell Beckham gonna play? Why? Because they're injured. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. They're gonna be injured. Let me check. Let me check if they freaking paid me, yo. Hold on. They like taking a long time and shit. Yep, they did. I appreciate it. Oh my God. The same could be said. I mean, man, I swear they be lying about these millions. It got to be monetary money or something. My man Judah's in the goddamn building. Somebody dropped 2 bombs for my man Judah. My man Judah. Oh, that's like some Jada shit. But yeah, my man Judah in the damn building. Man, I swear they be lying about these millions. It got to be monetary money or something. Yo, Judah, it is monetary money. Pay attention to how they throw these figures around. It don't be right. This is what I just want people to wake up, yo. You can't stop believing every single, not you, but stop believing every single thing that you hear. NFL has a lot of power. See, that's why I don't hate on them. Listen, NFL, I give y'all all the props because you're very smart at what you're doing. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. But here's the thing. A lot of us is waking up to that bullshit. And it ain't going to work for everybody. That's the reason why you guys want a lot of more female followers, female fans. Because let's keep it real. A lot of females don't really know what's going on too much. They'll believe it's real, but you can't blame them because they think, okay, this is a sport. Why would it be fake? Right? There's a lot of men that still think that. I thought it was real. Right? Until you really break it down to them and be like, nah, this is how it goes. Boom, 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 boom. But then they're gonna still look at you. I don't believe you. Why? Because I don't really have nothing to show for it. Even if I have, like, you know how we always break something down with what we know, right? With numbers or, okay, this happened here and because this happened here, and they still won't believe you because they like, all right, then how come you're not famous yourself? You think they're gonna let me uncover some goddamn truth?
Are you fucking serious?
No, they're not. That shows it's not real. It's scripted and entertainment. That's right, Flash. Exactly. And I ain't gonna lie. I do want to recruit a whole bunch of motherfuckers that feel the same way I feel. Yeah, I do. I do. My goal was to literally have a rig scripted and fixed team. Like literally have a rig scripted and fixed team. I'm dead serious. And we all just take advantage of it how we can. I tell people, don't get mad, right? I know we all have parlays or we all bet a certain amount of money on games. Like I said, you can bet $1, $10, $100, $1,000, or $10,000, $100,000, or $1 million. Right? We ain't unit shaming over here. We just got to take advantage of it how you see fit. You understand what I'm saying? If you see something that don't look right, take it. Take it. Real niggas don't ever win the chip in the NBA or NFL. Look at Allen Iverson. Drop a bomb for Trey with that one. Yo, Trey, did we talk about the NFL, the NBA in our last 3 streams, right? What do we say about the face? Because I'm still technically not done with that conversation either. I'm still not done with that conversation when it comes to the face. We still got to do our Michael Jordan face edition and how that connects. Even though Michael Jordan's not playing no more, but it still connects to these players now. And I can show you guys the connection, or I can explain the connection. But listen, yeah, the faces don't. LeBron James wasn't a nigga. You see what I'm saying? He was a black man, but you know what I'm saying. He wasn't a nigga, right? Who was the last face before that? Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan wasn't no nigga. Who was the last black face before Michael Jordan? Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson wasn't no nigga. You understand what I'm saying? What Trey says, he's like, yo, Allen Iverson, that was a nigga. And the NFL, the NBA says, oh no, he ain't winning no championship. We are dead serious on that one.
Are you fucking serious?
Come on, man. Come on, man. It's not my personal opinion. You guys got to pay attention. They're playing you guys right in front of your face. And I was one of those people that was getting played. I was getting played. I had all the jerseys and everything. I got rid of all that. I ain't gonna lie. The only jersey or basketball jersey I have is that Dikembe Mutombo Hawks jersey. I have that joint, the authentic one with the hawk and I'm not giving that one up. That one was fire. All my Tom Brady, literally all my Tom Brady jerseys. All my Tom Brady jerseys. I got rid of them. I got rid of them. I got rid of them. All my other basketball jerseys, I got rid of them. This is not real. Now, if anyone has jerseys, now, I'm not like talking down on no one that still have jerseys and wear them. No, I'm not saying that, because let's just keep it 100. Jerseys is still a style, no matter, depending on where you're from, it could be styled. Some people will still rock them as a style instead of really the honoring the player. But I can't rock it knowing that I'm being played and this shit ain't real. I'm sorry, I just can't do it.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I think the team is putting it all on the line this year for the Lions, but I'm going with the Packers this year. I would be surprised, but I will say the Lions and Packers will have a storyline. But you know what, Trey, they always do. You out there in Michigan, right? They always do, right? They're going to have that rivalry because the Lions, I could say last year or this past season, it was the year of the Lions. I could say if you had to give a team a trophy for the year, the Lions, they did their thing. I think they was the most interesting team of the 2003 season. The Lions by far. But I ain't gonna lie to you, that was the reason why I faded them. And you guys know on Lobo's show, I would trash the Lions bad. There would be people with fake YouTube pages come and reply and say bad things about me. Or just because of my stance on the Lions. Right? But they're gonna be there. The Lions was the most interesting team this past year. Right? They was. Shout out to the Lions for that one. But since last year, I stand firm. It's not my Super Bowl pick because it's too early. It's too early. And I like my Super Bowl record to be, it's not flawless no more because I have 2 losses on my record with Super Bowl picks. And I'm highly disgusted about that. But I don't want to give you guys a Super Bowl pick winner now. But what did I say? Don't be surprised if you see the Packers in like maybe the next upcoming Super Bowl, the next 3. Because remember, what did I say? I said Super Bowl 59, Super Bowl 60, and Super Bowl 61. I did say that. I said that plenty of times. I said maybe one of them, maybe not win, but play in a Super Bowl in the next 3 years for sure. I just want my flowers when that shit happens for real. First off, the draft is this. The upcoming draft is in Green Bay. The 2025 one. It's in Green Bay, and then not only that, Green Bay's an NFL team. They have I would say they have one of the richest histories as far as a actual team. That should be considered NFL's team. To be quite frank, the Green Bay Packers is really NFL, America's team. They're always going to be there. And a couple of you guys always mention every 14 years, starting from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers, now it's Jordan Love time. It's a little pattern there as well. So shout out to y'all for noticing that. It was a repeat, right? That was something I didn't even realize until I think he said that first. So, oh shit, yeah, I fact checked that. I knew it, but I didn't notice it. See, that's the thing. When you notice something, you're like, oh shit, you right. That shit was right there in my face the whole time. So the Packers, or OBJ, honestly, yo, because Odell should have been with Aaron Rodgers, right? Yo, they should have just put him with Jordan Love. He didn't even come off the bench. He don't gotta be wide receiver number 1. He don't gotta be that. How many quarterbacks won a championship in college and win a bowl in the NFL? Because somebody fact check that. How many of them won in college but also won in the NFL? Not that many. Sheesh, not that many. Not that many, right? I think, could we count on one hand? Dead serious, right? And counting on one hand is being nice. I don't remember when was the last time we saw it. Shit. I gotta go. I gotta put my my thinking cap for that one, and then I'll be able to tell you. I know somebody gonna look it up. Shit, that makes sense, bro. I think it's a combination of being a gatekeeper and being on the Dolphins. He's talking about the what's his name? He's talking about what's his name? Tua. Shout out to my man T Native in the goddamn building. My fault, bro. T Native in the goddamn building. I hope you're still here. He says, I think the Odell signing going to hold Miami back, and they won't be as they were last year. Why you think that? Why you think that? I mean, you don't think? What you guys think of that? That's interesting. I think the Odell signing going to hold Miami back, and they won't be as they were last year. Shit, that'll be a thing. So, yo, you know, so crazy, T. If that happens, then it's a dead giveaway. People just gotta say, yo, the NFL is just fixed, yo. For the ones that don't believe, at some point, then they just gotta be like, yo, this is fixed, because it don't make no sense. They are viewed as company melanated man. They do it by the book. That's absolutely facts. Tony Dungy, yeah. Mike Tomlin and Tony Dungy, the last 2 black coaches to lift the trophy up. Yep. Good shit, y'all. Yep. We got. Cactus Jack says the only 2 that won the championship in college and the bowl in the NFL was Joe Montana and Joe Namath. I heard what he said, right? Only 2. And you know what? Let me know if you guys want to do a show. Just 1 for yeah, 2 for no. It's all right. If you guys want to do a show where we talk about why the people who get drafted 1 through 10, let's just say 1 through 10, why do they always end up sucking when they in the NFL?
Are you fucking serious?
What I mean by that is why aren't they ever talked about? You see how Patrick Mahomes is the golden child of the NFL now, right? He's the new golden child, right? Patrick Mahomes wasn't drafted no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, right? Wasn't he like 11 or 15, right? Or some shit like that. They drafted up to get him and shit like that. But Patrick Mahomes wasn't a 1 through 9, right? How come he wasn't how come? If he's so good now, right? Tom Brady, that was the last GOAT. We already know Tom Brady was drafted fucking 5,000 in a 5,000 pick and shit. They regard him as the GOAT, right? Who else? Aaron Rodgers wasn't 1 through 8, right? We can keep going. You guys get what I'm saying. I don't want to like bore you with that. You guys understand what I'm saying. If you guys want to do a show about that, we could definitely do a show about that. I would love to hear what you guys think of that, because something is not right, and that's another dead giveaway that people got to understand. If you get drafted high, you're gonna get that. You're always gonna have that on your record that you was one of the best to be drafted, but you don't got enough rings to show for it. Why is that? Why do you guys think that is? Why don't you have enough rings to show for it if you're that good? You know what everybody's gonna say, and that's the reason why I respect sports. They so smart, because they say, you know what, we're gonna have the good players get drafted to the sucky teams, and that's gonna be the goddamn excuse as to why they can't win nothing. Somebody tell me I'm lying.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. See him. They gotta make a run right now. Update score: Minnesota 73, Denver 71. For anybody that's wondering, what's the score? What's the score? Yeah, that's the score, right? But yeah. Said smart move, Adrian. Let's hear what Adrian said. He said they ain't paying the man $60 million to play 17 football games. Their salaries are fake. Why don't they play 1 year and retire? LOL. It's all BS. Drop a bomb for Adrian on that one. I like that. And you know what's so crazy? I never said nothing like that. But if you think about it, hold on. That's another thing. That's another thing. You keep hearing how, because OBJ, he got the 8, right? But you keep hearing how the salary cap is going to keep going up and up and up. But how much is enough? Let's just be for real. How much money are these players going to get to do the things that they do? 9 times out of 10, these guys are always hurt. Why would they invest so much money in players that's always hurt? I don't care how talented he is. If they know these guys get hurt by the way the game is played, why are they giving them so much money? Because I keep saying it's going to go up more and more and more and more. But it has to be some type of a cap. Yes, they have a salary cap, but that salary cap keeps going up. When does it stop? It's going to have to stop at some point. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, oh, this money's not real. He got a point on that one. I got the Knicks making it to the finals, the NBA finals. Number 1, New York. 111, New York. 111, O.J. Simpson equals 50. The Knicks finished this year 50-32. O.J. was 32 when he was with the Bills. What you guys think of that one? You may have a point on that one. It's just so crazy because here in New York, I lost faith in the Knicks. They always lose. The Knicks always lose. I can't believe in them when they always lose. You think they're going to win? Oof. Ooh. I got the Wolves taking the series. Oh. You know what? I got it going to game 7. I think it's going to go to game 7 for sure. I definitely think it's going to go to game 7. They're gonna let Anthony Edwards rock out. Nuggets, the Wolves. If he's so cold going to be the face, right? Whatever. I don't agree with it, but if he's so cold going to be the face, why not let him give the Denver Nuggets some work, right? That'd be very interesting if they do that. I took the Wolves plus 4.5 on FanDuel. Yes. As I say, if a line stays on a 4.5, if it stays on a 4.5, you take the underdog. You don't have to take them. You don't have to take them with the money line, but you can take them with the points just to be safe, right? If they end up winning flat out, they end up winning flat out. But yeah, that was a good bet. 4.5, you take the underdog with that spread. 4, man, you can just money line the damn favorite. If you want to take the -4 or take them down to 3 to be safe, whatever it is, depending on what your money's looking like, you could do that. But you guys know it's been happening more times than not. There's times when I think I saw 2 -4 teams lose. I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something. And I felt bad for myself. I'm like, damn, what I said. Until I did the fact checking, the line didn't open up and end at 4. It opened up at another number, and it ended at 4. But it kept going up and down, 3.5, 4.5, shit like that. So yeah, fact still remains. 4.5, take the underdog. 4, take the favorite. +1, take the underdog. The +1.5, you take the favorite. You guys get what I'm saying? Some people still may be confused about that. No cat team has won a bowl yet. All right, there you go. All right. I know it wasn't bugging. No cat team has won a bowl yet. There you go. All right, yeah, I got that. I don't think the NBA want Joker to go back to back last year. Ant brother Jimmy Butler had a good run last year. Both are MJ's son. Well, I always say that. I still think that. I still think that. But nah, no funny shit. Yo, check this out. What you guys think it is? I have a bold prediction. Y'all want to know what that is? Jimmy Butler. Right? Just hear me out. I know you guys may think I'm bugging out. But I know the whole situation with Jimmy Butler in Miami is starting to look shaky. So being that it's starting to look shaky, why don't Jimmy Butler fuck the Sixers? Why don't Jimmy Butler just go back to the Minnesota Timberwolves and him and Anthony Davis, him and Anthony Edwards can just team up.
Are you fucking serious?
What y'all think about that? Now, if that happens, remember where you heard that shit first. Jimmy Butler might as well go to the Minnesota Timberwolves, go back there, team up with Anthony Edwards. Y'all want to keep this whole MJ shit going? Business-wise, that's exactly what I would do. I'm going to have Jimmy Butler go to the Minnesota. His quote-unquote 2 sons playing on the same team. Now, that's how you fucking do it. That's how you do it. Throw Tapia in a goddamn building. B-Fire, who you got? The Mavs or the Thunder? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That was kind of a hard one to pick. That was a hard one. That was a hard one to pick. Pause. It is, because not for nothing, I can see the Thunder going, but no further than that. You know what I'm saying? I can see the Thunder going to the NBA Finals, No, not NBA Finals. The Western Conference Finals. I could see them going. But then I remember last stream we mentioned Luka versus Joker. Luka versus Joker. What you guys think about that too? Yo, the West is up for grabs. Y'all already know how I feel about the East. I got Boston Celtics winning the NBA Finals. Right? My fault. I got the Boston Celtics winning the NBA Finals. I'm sticking with that. I don't want to switch around. I don't know who they're going to face in that. I would say Denver Nuggets, right? That's what I was saying. Or they just may give them. What if OKC does go to the championship and they give Boston Celtics an easy win? You know what I'm saying? Because they'll knock out Dallas, knock out Minnesota, knock out Denver, and it's just OKC that's left. And they give Boston Celtics a smooth ride for the NBA championship. Also, Ken Staber, Alabama and Oakland. Yeah, there you go. Drop a bomb for that one. That was a good one. He says number one. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do a show about that. That's what they did last year with the Nuggets. Yeah. AKA, they gave them an easy opponent to win the NBA championship. Y'all know what that was, right? The Miami Heat. Because Miami Heat, let's just keep it 100. Not LeBron James and D Wade, not them. Whoa. What? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay. Ooh. Something I had to check. But you got yeah. Don't you hate when something distracts you like that? You be like, wait, don't mess around with that. That's what they did last year. Yo, Brunson and Luka, former teammates in both the Knicks and the Mavericks, ended their year 50-32. O.J. Simpson ritual 30 years ago, the O.J. car chase, and that year the Knicks faced the Texas team in the finals. That's pretty interesting. Is that the reason? Is that the reason O.J. Simpson died this year? That's why, right? That's why he died, right? And then all of a sudden, and then the Knicks is having so much success and all that shit. Makes you think. It's just, you know what it is, Flash? It's hard to believe in the Knicks with real and fixed it basketball, bro. I'm dead serious. Like, it really is. Because when I used to think this was all real, when I played basketball, I was all Knicks all the way. Come on, y'all gotta beat the Bulls. Y'all gotta finally beat the Bulls. Y'all gotta finally, always coming up short. Right? Always coming up short. Oh, Knicks can go to the NBA Finals after Jordan retires in 93. Oh, right? And then, y'all want to know that's a little fun fact. How come the New York Knicks go to the NBA Finals every time Michael Jordan retires? They go to the finals the next year. We're not talking about Jordan's last retirement, not that one. But Jordan's first two retirements. In 93, Jordan won. The Knicks go to the finals in 94. Jordan retires in 98. The next year, the Knicks go to the NBA Finals in 99. That shit crazy. And a little fun fact with that, too, is both of them were against Texas teams. It was against Texas teams. Every time, the last two times the Knicks went to the finals, it was against Texas teams. So based on what you're saying, Flash, what if the Knicks go to the finals again and end up against Dallas, like you said, and they end up going against the Dallas team? And this time they get to sweep it across the board, because the first one was what's his name? It was the Houston Rockets. So Houston, right? The second one was San Antonio Spurs, right? This time it could be Dallas. Boom. Every single Texas team in the NBA the Knicks win against. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. That's what they did last year. Okay, yeah, that's what they did last year with the Nuggets. You dropping gems. I didn't realize that. You know, Flashy, I'm just giving you a little something, my boy. Just a little something. Because I feel I can't sit here and talk about shit if I don't have no type of knowledge without having to go on the internet. I know all this shit because you want to know why I know all this shit? Because I got my heart broken by the fucking Knicks so much.
Are you fucking serious?
I got my heart broken by the Knicks. That's the reason why I be knowing this shit, because it's stuck with me. I ain't gonna hold you. I remember that. I remember John Starks going 3 for 18 in the NBA Finals. And when you want to talk about fixed, if you was to go back on you, because you could just go on YouTube now. If you go back and watch that game, you could tell. Sports betting wasn't as big, but you could tell the importance of sports betting. Back when the mob was running this shit, you could just tell. Watch that John Starks 3 for 18 game against the Houston Rockets, and you're gonna be like, yeah, this nigga was point shaving. But not point shaving and not cover the spread. He was point shaving to lose the game.
Are you fucking serious?
Niggas bugging out. I don't got them winning. I got the Mavericks winning. Okay, so if that was to happen, I would put all my stock on the Mavericks, then the Knicks. If you had to pick on one of those teams to win, that's serious. If I had to pick, yeah, I would like to see it. I would like to see number 11 Brunson against number 11 Kyrie. That would be interesting. Why not? Why can't we have that? Nick Brunson wore number 9, and his son Jalen wears number 11. 9-11. Drop a bomb for Flashy. I said drop a bomb for Flashy. That's why I fuck with y'all. That's why I fuck with y'all. I think the Mavs beat the Celtics in the finals, but we will see Grotopia. Oh my God, you cannot be serious.
Are you fucking serious?
You know I fucks with Gro because he say some outlandish shit sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, he do. That's my guy. That's my guy. He be saying some crazy shit sometimes. That's why I rock with him. The Mavs beat the Celtics in the finals. I think you believe that. Don't put the we will see. You believe that shit. I know you believe that shit. Yo, B5, you think the Rangers win the Stanley Cup? It'll be interesting if they do win within these next 3 years. It will be very interesting if they win within these next 3 years. You know what? Based on the atmosphere, I can see it. But here's the thing. The Knicks and the Rangers usually have success around the same time. So we would have to put our stock into the New York Knicks as well. You feel me? Brunson and Luke. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I got that. Look, I'm just all over the place with that shit. Donye White in the building. The Mavs will win the championship. Not this year, but very soon. What do you guys think about that? Now, the Mavs organization, I don't never count them out because they find themselves always there for some reason. Or maybe I'm just going by the last 2 NBA finals, which were against the Miami Heat. But what's going to be the storyline for them? Because you know, with the Dallas Mavericks, they have to create a storyline for them. You know, Dallas Mavericks winning the championship in 2011. You know why that was, right? Donye? That was because they lost the NBA Finals to the Miami Heat in 2006, and that's when Dwayne Wade got to go to the line every time he got the ball. It was some crazy rigging going on, and a lot of people saw that. It was a lot of crazy rigging going on. Everybody noticed that. So how do you pay people back? Not even. How do you pay the Mavericks back? Right? Even though everybody's in on it, you know, all the big guys is in on it. How do you pay them back? Okay, boom. We're gonna have LeBron James go to the Heat, right? And by him going to the Heat, that's when we're gonna let y'all win the championship. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have LeBron go to the Heat. Everyone's gonna bet on them. Everybody's gonna bet on them because it's Braun, Wade, and Bosh. Everybody's gonna bet on them. Now comes the Mavericks. Oh shit, LeBron's gonna get his first ring against the Mavericks, and boom. Guess what's going to happen? The NBA is going to pull one out the rug on y'all.
Are you fucking serious?
You see what I'm saying? That was Hold on. That was one of the best things the NBA have ever done in their life. I'm not even going to lie. Like, that shit was fire. When you go back and notice. And then, so all of a sudden, LeBron James can't play basketball? You see what I'm saying? What did they do? LeBron James had a bad series, right? Everybody uses that against him. You think LeBron James just automatically forgot how to play basketball? What y'all think about that? You know, so crazy. I don't think this game opened up -4 and ended -4. I don't think so. Because I didn't check that. I don't think it did. You want to know why? Because then the Timberwolves is in the game this whole time with 4 minutes and 57 seconds left. There's no way they opened up that. It was probably 4.5, y'all, right? Most likely it's probably 4.5 or 5. That's what it opened up. Because look at the score. Yeah, it has to be. It would have to be. But yeah, that was the best, one of the best things the NBA have ever done. It was brilliant. Have LeBron James go in that first single year, he's going to stink it up on purpose, and the Mavericks get their championship because everyone thought, oh, if the Miami Heat from 2006 can beat the Mavericks, oh, LeBron James, Bosh, and Wade, along with the other role players, oh, they're definitely going to beat the Mavericks. Yeah, all right. That's so how that ended, right? I'm glad I wasn't sports betting at that time. I would have been upset because you're going to lose. He said, what do you mean? I could break it down. Talking about with the, I don't like the Knicks. They talking about the Knicks. I could break it down. The most fixed game I saw recently was in 2018, Game 7 against the Warriors. 0-27 from the point line, 3-point line. James Harden. Oh my God, I remember that. That's when he was with the Houston Rockets, right? That's when his stupid ass was in the Houston Rockets, and all of a sudden he couldn't make a shot for nothing.
Are you fucking serious?
I remember that. I remember that. That's when he was a Rocket. Yep. That's like how the Pistons winning in 2004 has a Denver connection. Yeah, break that down. Break that down. Jokic playing like trash right now because he knows he got to lose. He got to lose, and this is the reason why I noticed this game wasn't no -4 from the start to end. There was no way it was a -4 from start to end because now Jokic would be on fire, and they would be covering the spread. So this must have been a 4.5 from the beginning, or maybe a 5 or a 3.5. Right? Most likely it was a 3.5. I'm gonna check and see what it opened up as, but there's no way this was a -4 open up game. I don't think the Celtics will lose to the Knicks, but anything is possible. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. You dropping gems. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I read that one. Yeah, I remember everyone being on Miami. They were gonna put Dirk against Miami just to lose again. Yes, I thought the Miami Heat was gonna win for sure. I was like, okay. Now they in the NBA Finals. They gonna win. boom, dropped the ball. I was like, oh shit. I should have thought about 2006. Anybody, y'all remember that 2006 Cavs and what's his name? The Cavs in Miami. Y'all saw how that ended up. D Wade he lived on the foul line. This is how we're gonna pay y'all back. The comment you made about the migrant situation was good. Didn't realize it. New York needs money, and also the World Cup Finals is in 2006, biggest event in the world. Absolutely. And to top that off, bro, they're gonna open up their soccer field, right? The New York team here is gonna open up an official soccer field right next to Citi Field where the Mets play. So a lot of money is being put into New York these next upcoming years, which is why I'm not going to say win championships, but having the Knicks be competitors again is going to make it interesting. You see what I'm saying? And that can help out. Whatchamacallit? It can help the Rangers out, right? Yankees is always there. I mean, not always there. I'm sorry, but we'll see how far they go. At least to a World Series again. They haven't been there in a while, in a minute, right? Even the Jets. Don't count the Jets out either. I'm not saying they're gonna win no Super Bowl. I didn't say none of that. But Aaron Rodgers came here for a reason. He's not gonna throw for 10,000 yards or anything like that. But you know, the World Cup is in MetLife Stadium. Now think about that. He don't have to win a championship. It's Aaron Rodgers. That's the whole play. It's Aaron Rodgers. The Jets ain't going to win no Super Bowl. No chance they're going to win Super Bowl. But it's Aaron Rodgers. People over here, people in New York, people in Jersey, you know, people that live, shit, they can even be in Connecticut or Pennsylvania, right? They're going to come watch Aaron Rodgers at MetLife Stadium, right? Jets games are going to, I don't want to say sell out, but they're going to sell more tickets than they ever had before. You guys know that. Yo, y'all see Joker point shaving like crazy? I love rig sports. It's because you can see it right there in your face. But yeah, you know what I mean? So a lot of teams from New York is going to benefit from what's going to happen here in the next couple years. I mean, I believe it. I don't predict the future. Yeah. Hello, well, you had to laugh at that. You know that. A New York team is winning the championship in the next 3 years. You know what it is, Trey? It's just about what sport. What sport is that? What sport? I don't. New York, man. Do you? I can't see the Knicks winning the NBA championship here in New York, bro. A lot of people's gonna die, and I'm not saying that by like people being mad, but these Knicks fans is gonna be so excited that somebody's gonna do something dumb and they're gonna die. I don't see the Knicks winning no championship. Hell no. The Mavs, okay, yeah, we got that one. I agree, Trey Finesse. We're gonna see what Trey Finesse has said. That's what I'm saying, Be Fire. Joker is selling on purpose. He definitely is. He definitely is. That's the reason why. That's another reason why I can't tell you who's the best player if somebody asks me that. '91, '94. He's selling the game. Aaron Rodgers is going to be out like Brett Favre. I've been saying it for the last few years. He has the Brett Favre script. That's exactly what he got. The Brett Favre script. That's the NFL. That's the NFL team. I mean, yeah, Aaron Rodgers was with the Packers. That's the NFL team. Trust and believe. The NFL does not have no beef with Aaron Rodgers. I hope y'all know that. They don't got no beef. No beef whatsoever. At all. This is all a play. It's all a stage. You can't believe it. If what Aaron Rodgers says is so bad, he would have been out. They would have got rid of him. The Jets is going to be a competitive this year. Aaron's going to play this year. He faked the injury last year to build up this year. Exactly. And he's due for a year off. You know how sometimes a player have to get a year off or two? Most likely it's a year off. They allow that shit. Aaron Rodgers, remember, he's put in a lot of years in the NFL. You guys know that, right? He put a lot of years in. I think, isn't Aaron Rodgers the oldest active quarterback in the NFL right now? Right? He should be, yeah. He's the last one left. Got to give him a year off. You're putting in a lot of work. Right? 2026 Celtics can win their 18th ring, 18 years. After their last one in 2008, I don't think the Celtics win this or next year, but let's see what happens. All right. I mean, that's a good point. 18 years. I could see that. I'll tell you what. How about this, Gro? If they don't win this year, then 2026 they'll win. But Jason Tatum, when is he going to be labeled a superstar? I think if the Celtics win this year, he'll be labeled a superstar. I didn't say the face, but I think he'll be labeled a superstar because they're passing everybody. Oh, yeah. Yeah, someone just told me they not a oh shit, yeah. The spread wasn't 4. It wasn't a 4 spread. Well, there you go. There you go. It's good for the NBA when the Knicks are competitive. Absolutely. I've always felt that way. The NBA was stupid for letting them go rock solid for the last couple years and shit like that. They made a mistake. You should always make it competitive with the New York Knicks. You're going to bring in a lot of money. But here's another thing, Flashy. The Knicks, if you come to Madison Square Garden, it's going to seem like the Knicks is the number 1 seed all the time because Madison Square Garden, the atmosphere in Madison Square Garden is always jumping. You know what I'm saying? It's always jumping. So it's like, when you think about it in business, it's almost like, why do we need to give you a championship ring? We're making a whole bunch of money off of you regardless. We don't even need to push you like that. New York Knicks. LeBron James is coming to town. Lakers versus Knicks or Cavaliers versus the Knicks. Whatever team LeBron's on, it's going to be a sellout crowd regardless. Every player that comes and plays in Madison Square Garden is as if he's on that team. He's on the Knicks because everybody's going to root for him. You don't got to win no championship. It's business. I try to tell people, you got to think about it in the business sense. The music industry is the same exact way. The music industry is the same exact way for those that's into the music. The entertainment is the same way. Shout out to Minnesota Timberwolves taking game 1. Oh, yeah, by the way, too. Listen, after this, you're going to get some good odds for Denver to win the series. Y'all better pound that shit. Take Denver to win the series. You probably say I'm bugging this shit right there, but think about the Celtics being on 17 chips is Freemasonry. It was founded in 1717. The MJ, the GOAT, was born on the 17th day of the second month. Both the Lakers and Celtics are on 17 championships. It's tied up. Yeah, I'm surprised the NBA let the Lakers win in 2020 to tie it up with the Celtics for the most championships. And you know what? Not too many people know that. Yo, shout out to the Denver Nuggets, bro. I'm not Denver Nuggets. For anybody that bet that game, there you go. I said that, yo, they're gonna let Anthony Edwards rock. He's gonna go crazy this year. I mean, this series, this playoff series, Anthony Edwards is gonna be a prop. They're gonna let him rock crazy. The Nothing But Actors was milking the Warrior storyline. That's why they didn't care if the Knicks was good or not. It's the Cowboys, Steph, was almost the face around that time. Almost. You know what? You know what he was? He was the arch enemy of LeBron James. Because LeBron was the face. And you know, every guy that's a face of a league, because remember, there can only be one face. Only one. That's why I say Michael Jordan was the LeBron James was the face, and before him it was Michael Jordan. Those were the last two faces of the league. That was the last two faces that we officially had in basketball. If you guys really sit back and think about it, there was only two faces: LeBron James and Michael Jordan. The last two. Now, before that, I felt like it was more shared, but I was real young. And I wasn't even born yet, right? Back when, no, because it was in the 80s, because Jordan didn't officially become the face until he won his first championship. When did Michael Jordan? We have to do a show about that, because I don't want to like twist it into another conversation, but we have to do a show. When did Michael Jordan officially become the GOAT? Not the GOAT, the face. At what year? Because it's very debatable. Some people would say his first championship, or when he was just winning all the dunk contests, he had the commercials and the sneakers and shit like that. It's very debatable. So we're gonna have that conversation. But Michael Jordan, LeBron James was the last two faces. Michael Jordan, who was his arch enemies? His arch enemy was always some could say Karl Malone's, right? You can even say, I don't want to say Patrick Ewing. You could say, I don't even want to say Charles Barkley. You could say Reggie Miller. Like, who was Michael Jordan's arch? Oh yeah, he had to. You would say Karl Malone, but then Karl Malone was never considered a face. Around that time, we already knew there was one face, and that was Michael Jordan. Yes, we understand that. LeBron James, yeah, he had to have an arch. His arch enemy was Steph Curry, but Steph Curry was never the face. Yeah. Hell nah. What if the T-Wolves, the Mavs, Western Conference Finals? Oh my God. Bro, I don't see that, but that's very interesting. That's very interesting. After he won his 3 championships. The flashy. Now, I don't want you to get confused with being considered the GOAT with being considered the face. You think Michael Jordan was considered the face of the league after his 3rd championship? Because here's the thing about that. After his 3rd championship, he retired. Though the fake retirement and with the baseball. So I don't think the NBA is going to let the face take a year and a half off. You know what I'm saying? I agree. So I would probably say a little earlier than that. The La Diva is the face, whether you like him or not. You gotta call a spade a spade. Yeah, I said that. I said that last stream. LeBron James is the face of the NBA.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm dead serious. He's the face. It is what it is. Be fired. What's the bigger deal when it comes to who wins? Betting, ritual, or narratives? Oh, wait. What's a bigger deal? All three of them are connected. All three of them's connected. See, I would put betting on the end, because if we was to actually do it in order, because one thing affects the other, that affects the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, narrative. No. The ritual comes first, which will lead to a narrative, right? And then with that narrative will affect how people bet. You guys think so? I'll say it again. The ritual happens first, and then with that ritual, we get a certain narrative. And then with that narrative, it will affect how people go out and bet. So we create a ritual. Something has to happen. Somebody give me one. How many things we talk about? Okay, I don't know. Well, you guys know. I mean, there's been so many that we talk about. I don't even know where to start. But you guys get what I'm saying, right? The ritual happens. Then it creates a narrative to how people see that team or that how they see that team or that player, and then they go pick him. They spend their money on those betting tickets, and then whether the books let that person win or not, that's on them. But yeah, I would say that in order, just like that. Shout out to my man God. What's up, my guy? Another bomb. God in the building. I've watched the Chiefs and Nuggets the last 2 years. These teams do be getting lucky breaks. That's how it goes. That's exactly how it goes. This is all a business thing. You guys know who owns the Denver Nuggets, right? You guys know who owns the Denver Nuggets, right? The guy who owns the damn Rams. That's the person who owns the Nuggets.
Are you fucking serious?
You guys remember how I exposed the whole Rams and Chiefs situation, right? That guy got to get his money back. I don't know if he's already in the green and now if he's out of that red. I don't know that situation. I can't tell you that. But we do know that he owed some bread. The Nuggets won last year, and that's one of his teams. So I'm saying the Colorado Avalanche, wasn't that one of his teams too? I'm not saying they won last year, but they won like the last 3 years or something like that. Right? We already know about the Rams. They won a couple years ago. They went to a Super Bowl in 2019. Why is this guy's teams, it's just his teams, having so much success? They be thinking everybody's stupid. That's what it is. They be trying to play us. Right? Don't go against Mahomes right now. I knew he was going to win the chip and Taylor Swift was on his side. Okay, let me ask you a question, right? When it comes to this football shit. Right? Not even just you, but everybody everybody. Because Flashy's not the only person that said this. A lot of people saying don't bet against Mahomes. But I ask you this. When does it stop? When does it stop? Like, is Patrick Mahomes gonna win the Super Bowl every single year though? Because at some point, it's a right to hedge him. I mean, I'm sorry, to go against him. You don't think so? I don't see Patrick Mahomes winning every single year. That whole Taylor Swift shit was to get the little girls and the woman into sports, and it worked. Let's get the woman into sports, and it's working. And let's tie it up, because listen, if we wasn't going through a whole thing with the state of Missouri, let's just say it was time for another team. There was another dynasty going on, right? Let's just say it was another dynasty. You guys could pick a team from let's just say the Minnesota, what do we call it? Minnesota Vikings. Let's just say it was them. They would have teamed Taylor Swift up with somebody on that team. You guys know that, right? The whole Taylor Swift and Kelsey shit, I'm saying I don't care. That's not real. They tied her with that team because this is NFL's team now. If it was another team, Taylor Swift, if it was the Patriots still, Taylor Swift would be with Gronk. You guys wouldn't see Taylor Swift with Gronk in some type of nerdy way, some weird way. I'm sorry, I could see that.
Are you fucking serious?
They was gonna pair her up with any team that the NFL had put in that position at the time. It just so happens to be the Chiefs, which brings me back to Odell and the Miami Dolphins. They are gonna try to use them as betting bait for all the bettors out there. Oh, this is gonna be the team. Odell's coming to the. Odell's going to the Miami. He's going to take down Patrick Mahomes, right? Right? As if Patrick Mahomes and Odell Beckham Jr. is going to be on the field at the same goddamn time. No. But everybody's going to go bet the Miami Dolphins just because of this situation. Y'all see how that works? Y'all see how that works? Young Mello in the mother effing building. Drop another one. Shout out to my guys. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. Shout out to everybody that watches the playbacks. You know, when you're at work, some people say, yo, you know, when I'm at work doing something, I put the headphones on. You know, or if you're in the car, right? Whatever, on your computer, whatever you're doing, right? Sometimes we got to have these goddamn conversations, man, because this shit makes my head hurt. It really does. Got some more right here. Texans might be a betting bait this year. Oh, hell yeah. Yo. Woo! The Texans are going to be so much of a betting bait. And you're going to tie it together with the Dallas Cowboys. You deserve to lose your fucking money if you think the Texans or the Cowboys together is just going to dominate the league together. It ain't going to happen. Now, don't get me wrong. They're going to, because they're pushing it right now. You know, what's his name? What the fuck is his name? CJ Stroud has been doing things with, what's his name on Dallas? They've been doing things together a lot, right? You got people thinking that, the Texans and the Cowboys. It's, you know what? It's almost as if they're promoting it. I wonder if the Dallas Cowboys goes against the Texans this year. Do they? Like on the upcoming schedule? Like, did they go against the Dallas Cowboys these last 4 years? Because, you know, usually that's how it goes. Did they? Not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. But because they're promoting Dallas and Texas, the Texans and the Cowboys a lot. A little bit too much. They're doing it a little bit too much. So I'm curious to know, what they got in store for us when it comes to that. Yeah, any team Odell is on is betting bait. That's how they're going to do it. They're going to get your money. You got to be careful. Right? Right, Mello? You got to be careful. He says, yo, you think the Texans is going to the AFC Championship? They stacking that team to push them, maybe. Exactly. CJ Stroud, or is he going? What is he going to the Super Bowl? I mean, don't get me wrong. There's been quarterbacks that went to the Super Bowl their second year. I'm not saying that's not possible. I'm not saying that it can't happen. I'm sorry. We all know that. I'm not saying that, but is that what they doing? Because I mean, if they are going to do that, here's what you do: you make sure the Dallas Cowboys have a great year. You make sure the Texans have a great year. Make sure both of them have a great year. Right? That's what you do for real. Because, you know, the NFL tends to promote things and may look some way the first 8 or 9 games, and then you just see some kind of a switcheroo happen. And then you're like, wait a minute, I thought y'all was going to do good. Y'all crash, bro. You're trash. You trash. Bisco Watts in the goddamn building. Bisco Watts in the goddamn building. Drop a bomb for my man Bisco. Texans is gonna be a fall team for sure in the bowl. What if Miami replaces what if Miami and Texans, I think they win against each other, right? What if they have those two teams compete? Not against each other, but those two teams make it hard for the Chiefs. But then, which one of them go to the Super Bowl? Because I just don't see the Texans or the Miami Dolphins in the Super Bowl. Don't see it. Come on, y'all. OBJ had got his rings with the Rams. I don't see why the Dolphins even got him. Exactly. This is betting bait. He got his ring. Because what are they gonna do? We're gonna let him get a ring everywhere he goes. Well, starting from let's just say starting now, because he hasn't said anything about retiring. He hasn't said he ain't saying nothing about retiring. But we have to agree he has a name. OBJ has a name. And what did I always say? As long as you have a name, they are always going to bet on you because of your name. Always remember that, y'all. People get the status they do because of their name. Nothing more and nothing less. If I'm a sports book and I'm a league, I can just legally scam everybody. You just build up a player for like maybe 5, 6 years, whatever. Even if he gets hurt, fuck it. You just still, that name, it's going to carry some weight. Right? But now he's reaching a certain point in his career where he ain't the guy really like that no more. But once again, he still has a name. Guess what? People, they're going to keep it in their head, that name. They're going to keep betting because of that name. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, these motherfuckers is just going to come up short.
Are you fucking serious?
They're just going to come up short. You see what I'm saying? OBJ has a name that's good enough for people to still keep betting on the teams that he is on. That's smart. That's very smart. You know what I'm saying? That's very smart. That's how you do it. The Jets is going to be betting bait as well, especially if Aaron scripted to play well. Well, it's over. Yeah, Flashy, it's the Jets. You know what I'm saying? It's the Jets. I was looking at the new line too, by the way. Yeah, you hilarious. I used to be the Jets fan when I thought it was real. They used to pull my heart. That's what I'm saying, bro. Listen, Flash, I feel the same way. The only reason why I say this shit that I say to y'all, It's not to like talk shit about no teams or whatever. I used to get my heart broken with this sports shit. I'm dead serious, bro. Right? I used to Monday Night Football or games on a Sunday. It was like in my mind, I'm like, I already know the Giants is going to do some dumb shit. The Jets is going to do some dumb shit. You know, when we're playing our video games, but then on the other TV, right? If you had another TV, or if you heard your pops, or if you had another guy in the house, you know, older brother, uncle, cousin, whatever, in the other room with the TV on loud, with the football, with the football game on, you can hear it. You just always knew in your mind, yo, my team's gonna do some dumb shit. I got my heart broken, Jets and Giants, so much. New York fucking Knicks. You know what I'm saying? The Yankees, it turned around in 96 and up. You know, I do think that 7-year period, the Yankees was the Yankees. The Yankees were the Yankees, 96 and then so on. Yankees were the Yankees, right? But the Jets, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. The Jets is going to be betting. Oh, yeah, I got that one. True God. Love platforms like this. You don't get conversations like this. Man, I'm just trying to give y'all the real. I appreciate that. I really do. I really do think that it needs to be a space for conversations like this. And a lot of guys don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. They want to do it, but they don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be said. These things need to be said because, once again, there's a lot of podcasts, that I even listen to, whatever. There's a lot of podcasts where it's usually you get the same thing. You get maybe a unfiltered version of a FS1 Undisputed or ESPN First Take. They get the curse and they don't have to dress a certain way. They can look anyway, right? And they can talk, so it feels good, right? But they still saying the same thing Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless said. They're saying the same stuff. They just can say it in an unfiltered way. So we like them. But they're still delusional. We're not doing that. We're not doing none of that shit over here. And I'm dead serious.
Are you fucking serious?
Not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. I felt how I felt for a very long time. Let me put it to use. Let me get my voice out there. Because the thing is, there's a lot of people that want to say it, but they can't say it too. I know that's a fact. That's not what I think. I know that's a fact. You know that. Because I've said this too a while ago. A lot of players that don't get the recognition, professional players, whether football, basketball, whatever, right? I do think a lot of them are better than the ones that are pushed. I know it may sound crazy, but you're like, yo, how could you say that? If that's the case, then they'll be pushed. But no, because you have to have a certain look. Like these young boys is nice. They're very athletic, right? How come a lot of them can't? Sometimes you feel bad for the ones that's sitting on the bench, like they all the way in the corner, because they're not going to play. But I guarantee you, if we have a pickup game, I guarantee you they're going to do better than a lot of people that start. Tell me I'm lying. But they can't say nothing. You know why? Once you sign that contract, you can't talk. Come on, man. You guys know that. Stop playing. DeMarcus Cousins is better than a lot of actors in the league. You can't control him, so he got to go. DeMarcus Cousins, he really had injury issues too. I know that that's a fact, by the way. And yes, he was one of those that he knew what he was getting himself into, but he couldn't understand it once he got into it. Let's just put it like that, right? Like, I know what this is about, because remember, scripted and fixed sports don't just happen in the NBA. It happens in college, right? It happens. So he knows what the deal is. He knows what the deal is. But now you smelling different kind of money once you get in that NBA, right? Let's just be for real. And you smelling a different type of status, because now you known. You know what I'm saying? Girls was chasing you when you were in college, but that was kind of locally. You know, the town you was at, the town where you was from, and also the college girls in the college and state you played for. But when you get in the NBA, so there's only so much you can do and say. So you still got to play your role. You still have to play your role. I'm gonna ship his ass to China somewhere or something like that.
Are you fucking serious?
I agree. Nah, I'd rather platforms like this. They still sold, and they can't say what they want. So they say, and they worship these actors. I'm sorry. Absolutely, they can't say what they want to say. At some point, you guys should be able to come and watch a platform when great minds think alike, or when you feel you want to say this type of stuff. Because you do know, once you go into like these other chats, if you say that, they'll say, oh yeah, get the fuck out of here. You know, yeah, here you go with this conspiracy theory show. You guys are conspiracy, get out of here, man. Tell me I'm lying about that. Deep down inside, some of them know it's fixed, but you can't say that about their favorite team, yo. You can't say that about their favorite team. They're not gonna let you. Watching sports is an escape from reality to them. I can understand that. So how dare you sit there and say, "Oh no, this hey, oh my God." How you gonna? This guy is a conspiracy theorist. What is he talking about? It's fake.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, my brothers are still under the spell thinking sports are legitimate. Flashy. They're gonna find out very soon. You know what? Some people you don't even tell them. You don't tell them. They're gonna come across. They're gonna when their favorite team keeps getting jerked, right? They're gonna be like, "Oh man, something ain't right." Oh, it's only because their team is losing, right? But you tell them to do a deep dive into things, because you sound like you got your knowledge too, breaking things down. They're gonna be like, "Oh shit, my brother was right." What Melo talking about? He said, "Who you think playing the Chiefs in the AFC Championship?" I think maybe the Jets. That'll be interesting. Listen, don't be surprised if the Chiefs go back to the championship. Yes, don't be surprised if they do. I was on the Chiefs crazy the year before last. Hit that with the Eagles. Boom. This year, y'all already knew where I stood. I'm like, I don't think they're going to win. Maybe they'll let Buffalo get to the championship, but lose. Because I don't think that team's will ever win the championship. And they go to the Super Bowl, but lose against the 49ers. It was the Chiefs and the 49ers, and the Chiefs won. I think the Chiefs can go this year. I may not put on my stock. I still got to see if a fake injury is going to happen. I mean, we still got to wait for that. But I could see Patrick Mahomes going for the 3. I think they'll go for. I think they're going to go with the 3, but they're going to lose. I don't think that's happening. There's no chance in hell that the Chiefs is going to win 3 Super Bowls in a row.
Are you fucking serious?
I said it. Here's another thing you guys can quote. You can hold that against me. You can hold it. Right? What's today? May 4th, right? I'm not deleting this. I'm not deleting this video. You guys can fact check it. I'm saying the Chiefs is going to the Super Bowl. For 3, if they're gonna do that whole 3 storyline, if they're gonna run with this whole 3 shit, because that's been the number this year. If they're gonna stick with that, right? I think they're gonna lose in the Super Bowl. If they win, you guys can roast me as much as you want. And I deserve it. I'll deserve all of it. The Nets pulled my heart strings as well, especially when they had Kyrie and KD and Harden. Oh yeah, I already knew that. There was no chance that was going to happen. There was no chance that was going to happen, because like I always say too, when they put together quote unquote what they call that quote unquote the bomb squad. I still call it bomb squad. That's what I grew up on. Y'all know that term, right? They call it super teams now, but the bomb squad. Whenever they put teams like that together, they don't win. It's all about the money in the sports betting. Y'all don't realize that? They showed you guys that when they did that with the Los Angeles Lakers in 2004. They showed you that. They showed you that. We're gonna put we got Shaq already. We got Kobe. We're gonna get Karl Malone. We're gonna get Gary Payton along with the Lakers' other role players. You know how many people's gonna fucking bet on the Lakers to win a championship?
Are you fucking serious?
It's business. If I owned the fucking league, you don't think I'll do the same thing? If I had some sense, I would do the same shit. In 2008, we could say it was a little different. They did real good. The NBA was smart on that one. The NBA was smart on that one though, because remember the Lakers still had love, right? I know a lot of people thought that the Lakers were going to beat the Celtics. That even though you had the Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, and Kevin Garnett with Rondo as the point guard. Some people say that's the original super team or some shit like that. And what happened? Everyone still thought the Lakers was going to win that championship. They gave Doc Rivers a ring. It happened. LeBron James in Miami, another super team. What happens? Everybody thinks it's going to happen. Only so for what? They lost. Jordan loved the Pacers versus Chiefs as they try to repeat. Makes sense, like you mentioned. I think Jordan Love, the Packers. Oh, I'm sorry. I said Jordan Love and the Packers versus Chiefs as they try to three-peat makes sense, like you mentioned. I would love to see that. You know, so crazy when I said that, bro. Like I was like Super Bowl. I did say it could be 59, but I was more sure it could have been 60 or 61 because I'm like I don't think they're gonna give Jordan Love something so quick, but it's possible because we've seen it. Some people do win on their second, third year, or whatever. I mean, didn't that happen to Russell Wilson? Right, so it definitely is possible, but I was like, I don't think it's going to happen Super Bowl 59. I would say maybe 60, 61, and then I threw 59 in there just for a maybe. If that does happen, I mean, Jordan Love, this is his last year before it's time for him to do that contract over, though. Yeah, you guys usually know how that goes. Most of the time, you do have success on that same year. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Now I'm checking some new news on like UFC or whatever. Okay. What you guys think of that? No, I'm not, because I don't want to just change subjects and shit like that. But yeah, I'm getting some news because they in Brazil, right? UFC's in Brazil, so I'm getting something interesting about what's going on out there. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I got that one. Okay. Ooh, what you got over here? The Packers is going to be competitive. Of course, they're going to be competitive, bro. They may go to the NFC Championship. They might go to the NFC Championship. Yeah, you said Cali connection with love. Yes, the Cali connection with love. Yes, absolutely. And not to mention, I could see I could see Jordan Love getting revenge for the Packers against the 49ers. I can see it. I can see him being granted to do something that Aaron Rodgers couldn't do. Right? I could see that. Like I always been saying, I could see it. The Jordan three-peat. Yes, he did. I know. But see, here's the thing, bro. Basketball is a different sport, though. Wait. Hold on. Not for nothing. You think they're gonna do that again? Because I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. The whole thing about three-peating, they don't even do that in the NBA. They don't even do that in the NBA anymore. They don't even do that whole three-peat shit. It seems like they done gone away with that. Because what did I say? That's too easy for us. That's too easy. The books will get crushed. The sports books will get crushed. We are in a different era now. We are in an era where it's every year somebody's going to be granted the championship. Or the guy. I mean, they're gonna have football will have their face, which right now it's Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is their face. Football is a sport that needs a face because they don't play as much as the NBA. Football is a 1 week thing, and not to mention, if you guys don't notice, they wear helmets. So being that they wear helmets, I mean. You're not, even though you know who Patrick Mahomes is, most of the time you see him, he's in a helmet. The only time you see him without a helmet is if the camera's showing him while he's on the bench, while the Chiefs is on defense, right? And if it ain't that, you see Patrick Mahomes on a State Farm commercial, right? So football, you got to think about this in a business way. This is what I try to tell people. Think about it as a business way only. So football would need a face because these guys play with helmets on. You don't see their face. You don't see Patrick Mahomes when he's throwing those balls. You don't see it. You see LeBron James' face when he's dunking that ball, though. You see what I'm saying? Business. NFL, they can't afford to do that. Like they can't go the route of everybody can be the man, like the way that, like the way the NBA does it, and like the way the NBA is gonna do it. They spread it out. You can't. They're not doing that with football. Football needs a face because they play with helmets anyway. See what I'm saying? So like the Chiefs. Just winning. Like they going the three-peat route. I don't see it. I don't see it. Because think about it, right? People would still consider Patrick Mahomes fresh and new. Now Patrick Mahomes has 4 rings. You know what everybody's going to do after this upcoming season, if the Chiefs was the three-peat, guess what everybody's gonna do?
Are you fucking serious?
I'm dead serious. They're gonna bet on the Chiefs again. So what is the NFL gonna do? We're gonna give it to the Chiefs. You see what I'm saying? At some point, it has to stop. If the Chiefs win this year, then people's gonna say, "Oh, they're gonna four-peat." So is the NFL gonna give them 4? Let's say the NFL gives them 4. Then people's gonna say they're gonna 5-peat. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna have to stop, because then if that's the case, we all can just take our money and bet everything on the Chiefs. There's no way the books is gonna let that happen. That's too much. That's too much of a risk. It's WWE basketball. It's WWE sports. Hell yeah. That's the 3 thing. I believe the 3 thing is them going to a Super Bowl 3 times, but winning it, I don't know about that. To create a new villain, that's why they put it together with KD and Steph. That's it. That's it. That's it. Vegas runs sports. Yes, they do. Sports books as a whole runs sports. Yes, people got to realize. A lot of people don't want to realize that. They're in denial about that, but it's the truth. My team, the Niners, is a Super Bowl team, and we can't fucking win shit, ruining my damn weekends. Yeah, I mean, they be winning until it's time, until it matters. You ever notice that? Like, you got to start you got to start worrying about the 49ers when it gets after the first round. After the first round, you got to start worrying about them. Usually, it's almost like they're gonna shit the bed, right? Okay, everybody read this. Dud, you can't be. You got to stop saying that.
Are you fucking serious?
Shout out to my guy Dubbo in the goddamn building. Shout out to my man Doug. For those that know, Doug has this thing about the Chiefs. He thinks the Chiefs is going to win 21 Super Bowls. How many times do I have to tell you, B-Fire, that Mahomes is winning 6 rings in his career? Okay. When does it stop, though? Because, okay, Mahomes became an official starter when? 2018, right? We are in 2024. So what we going to run with? 6 years, right? 6 seasons, whatever that is, right? Going on 6 seasons, something like that. He has 3 already. So based on what you're saying, on average, in another 6 years, so by 2030, Patrick Mahomes should have another 3, right? Because unless you just think that Patrick Mahomes is going the Tom Brady route and playing for the next 20 years. No shit. Brady played more than 20 years. For the next, you get what I'm saying, 23, 20, 24 years or something like that. 23, 22 years. You think Tom Brady, you think Patrick Mahomes is going that route? Let's say 23 years. You think that's what's going to happen? Patrick Mahomes is going to do that? Or at some point he's going to bow out? I don't know. You don't think 6 is a little bit too much? 6 sounds like a lot. 6 sounds like. You want to know why? Because Brady's still known as the GOAT, right? But check this out. If Patrick Mahomes wins 6, does he win 6 with the Chiefs? Because then that puts him up. That puts him and Brady right there, basically. 6 championships with one team. Tom Brady did it. Patrick Mahomes is going to do the next. You see what I'm saying, my guys? This is why I love having these conversations with y'all. Sometimes it's little things that we forget. Like, all right, so if I'm going to say that he's going to have 6 rings, he already has 3 right now. He's 6 years in the NFL. So on average, because we got to average it out, another 6 years, he gets 3 more rings. So are we also going to be saying he's going to be playing the same way? Because last time I checked, don't football players decline? Remember, Patrick Mahomes is way more ball heavy. Pause. Oh my God, that sounds crazy. You guys know what I'm saying. Patrick Mahomes is more aggressive with the ball than Tom Brady is. Right? That's a fact. So, do you think Patrick Mahomes is going to be playing the same way for the next 6 years that he did from the 2018 to 2024? That's what we got to ask ourselves. Yeah, Vegas is too smart for that. Anybody who want to bet tonight, bet on Craig tonight? That didn't happen yet, right? Because I got to make sure, we're going to be done by time, because I got to watch that. Craig is going to win tonight to get his 18th UFC, the 18th pay-per-view ever since UFC was last in Rio de Janeiro. Exactly 18 weeks founding date, and it's his opponent. It's his fight. It's his opponent's 18th fight date. Let's go check that out. That's the next fight, though, right? That's the next fight. Maybe Paul Craig would do it. So y'all hear that, right? Paul Craig is an underdog. You're talking about Paul Craig, right? That's the only guy. I'm sorry, that's the only guy on the list. Right? Why are those odds so crazy? Even if he hits a plus 3.5. You know, let me see something. Shout out to everybody. Could be anywhere in the world, but you here with me. We here. Think he gonna get jerked? Should be able to cover that spread. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Shit. All right. Back to regular schedule programming. Adrian settles Fahansa sub in the first round. Okay, for the UFC, let's recall. If he wins that, the other Brazilian I think is going to lose the match before that. What you guys think of that? Or you just think every Brazilian's going to win? What are the chances every Brazilian? No. I think there were some Brazilians that already lost already, right? Flash, yeah. Yep, Fahansa's supposed to win. I mean, he just got the damn belt. He only had one title defense in one. You think some people think he's going to lose right now. I think he should at least defend his title at least twice since winning it against Brian Moreno, right? And then he won his next first title defense. I mean, he should be able to get this one, but them odds is suspect. My odds is suspect. I'm betting Craig with the I'm betting Craig then plus 410. Oh, y'all heard that. My man Kensley Pierre in the goddamn building. Somebody drop a bomb for my man Kenley. Kenley in the goddamn building. He said, yeah, Pat is more mobile than Tom. Shit, so you think he's gonna do it again? No Diddy. No Diddy. I just started decoding last year for real. Keep it up. Keep that shit up. Decoding ain't my thing. I usually know numbers just like off the top of my head with shit though, but decoding, I give it up to the dudes that's into the decoding world. I pay attention to that. I do. But usually I let them teach me a few things. You know what I'm saying? I usually sit back, let them say, and I'm like, oh, that's what that means. And then I'll start piecing together my shit. Ryan will go with that, and then the rest is history. Yeah, the decoding shit, my head would be spinning. I already do enough research with the shit I do now. Because this shit I know off the top of my head, I just got to remember it. But then there's shit that I go and do my research on, and I pay attention to. And then you want me to decode as well? Hell, I ain't doing that shit.
Are you fucking serious?
That shit gonna have my head hurting. I leave that shit for people like y'all. My man Soul 10 in the goddamn building. I miss you, bro. Where you been at? Drop another bomb. He probably like, B5, where you been at? Where you been at? Says, what's up, B5? Hadn't been here in a while. What's up, my guy? What's up? Yeah, you know, we took a little hiatus, just a little bit. My eyes, the allergies and all that shit. I haven't been doing in a while. I was waiting for the right time too, you know? And, you know, with the NBA playoffs, it's like, it's the right time. It's the right time. College basketball was over. Man, it's the right time. Let's get back into it. We got a lot to talk about. Right? The coding UFC. I'm no good. Yeah, that shit, man, I should have your hair hurting, man. He's winning the 6 without Andy Reid and the Chiefs. So Andy Reid won't. Okay, y'all. So he says Andy Reid won't get 6. Patrick Mahomes would. But would it be with it while he's a Chief? After that contract is over and he goes to another team? Or does Patrick Mahomes retire a Chief? Personally, I don't think Patrick Mahomes retires a Chief. I don't think he retires a Chief. Nah. No, I that's me personally. I don't think so. I don't think so. Pat gonna win this year, possibly, and acts that he gonna go through a humiliation ritual by having a scandal, and the NFL is gonna hire a female to say he assaulted her. You think they're gonna do that with Patrick Mahomes? Woo! I mean, you do know he's a family man. Because then I can cause up fake stories with him, his wife, family, and that type of shit. This is what I think. I mean, you know, that happens to a lot of but that usually happens to like black men. You know what I'm saying? Like the all the way black men. Like Patrick Mahomes, we know his situation. He's not all the way black. They don't usually get that type of shit. But if they want to put him in a black category, then you may got a point there, Flash. I still think the NFL is trying to take his father away from him. I ain't say kill or none of that dumb shit. No. Talking about like get him out the picture. And by getting him out the picture, the NFL kind of is like they can do what they want with him even more. Because you know how that goes. When a man's not around, it's easy to take advantage of, you know, the other person. Right? Usually that in business, that's how they be doing it. Get his father out the way. You know, we don't want him all on the camera and stuff like that. We ain't putting the camera on him. He ain't smoking no cigars after they win the championship and all that other shit. Like, get him out of the way. We are the one that's paying you all these millions and millions of dollars, Patrick Mahomes. So you're gonna listen to us. You're not listening to your father. Just is what it is. Just is what it is. If y'all like the heat that I'm bringing, make sure y'all subscribe. That way y'all can hear and get the alerts every time we go live. We are back to going daily. Right? Make sure y'all do that. He wins against possibly next season, and then it stops for a while. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think it's going to have to. That's a little bit reasonable. He's going to have to stop. He's going to have to take a break, you know, because a lot of people's really fixated on him winning every single year. Okay, Murdy. Murdy, what? Murdy must have said something fire. He ain't getting another one until 2027 at least. So, okay, so Judah's saying that's going to be his hiatus starting now, right? So, what, we in 2024 now? So, the 2024 season, no. 2025 season, no. 2026 season. So, a 3-year layoff. Patrick Mahomes will go through a 3-year layoff, and then he'll come back and win the Super Bowl. I don't see Andy Reid coaching. I don't see Andy Reid coaching. Hell nah. Nah. Yeah, Adrian, it's a good pick. I did decode the good pick. Let's see what happens with that shit. I mean, that's the first fight. That's the next fight coming up, right? pay attention to that Shakur versus Tank fight. It's a tribute to the film Bullet, starring Tupac Shakur as Tank. So when do you think they're gonna announce that fight? In September? Think about it. Starring Tupac. When did Tupac die? September. Right? When do boxers usually box? I mean, they always box every month, right? But what are the most popular times to box? I learned it from Floyd Mayweather. In May and September. Those are popular times to box, to have boxing events. Yes, the summertime and all that, but after the summer is usually better. Around the Labor Day and like a week after that, or some May and September. They might as well do it in September, right? Floyd Mayweather was known for boxing May and September the most. Gervonta Tank Davis is what they call him, Mayweather protege. They make up these fake beefs every time it's a Tank fight. You guys don't. I'm surprised you guys don't notice that shit.
Are you fucking serious?
But that happens. So yeah. No, because of death, and reportedly his body was found in the LA area. Wait. He's talking about another former player died. Oh yeah, at 33 years of age. Didn't he die he died today, right? I think he died today or yesterday. Yeah, another NFL player died, y'all. And like Sultan said, he was 33 years of age. The number 33 keeps popping up everywhere, y'all. Y'all got to get on it. That number 30, the number 33 is very, that shit is important. Listen, if you want to bet things that combine with 3 or 33, shit like that. The number 3 seed. Just bet that shit, bro. Just bet that shit. Good point. You might be right. So you feel what you feel about John Moran pops. Oh, his pops is gonna be out of here. Meaning, when the NBA decides to put John Moran on the map, because I still believe they would, you're not going to be seeing his father like that. You ain't gonna be seeing his father like that. They're gonna get him. They are gonna get him out of here. Meaning that he's gonna get less camera time, and with him getting less camera time, a lot of y'all is gonna be like, "Where's his father at?" Right? They probably have some fake stories or some nonsense like that. They're gonna get rid of him. You're not gonna see that. I'm telling you, whenever you the face of the NBA, you cannot have your father around. No, they don't do that. Tell me when was the last time you've seen that? If you the face, you can't have your father around. Now, some of y'all can say, "Oh, it just so happens that it don't happen like nothing at all." You can't have your father around if you're gonna have success in the league. Whether your father was there when you grew up or not, at some point they're gonna have to cut that off in order to be the face of the league. Which brings me to what somebody said earlier in the chat. I asked, when did Michael Jordan officially become the face of the league? Well, I wanted to know, was it because I don't know if he was confused by, was Michael Jordan the face of the league or the GOAT after the third championship? But needless to say, he said after the third championship, which was very interesting because after Michael Jordan won his third championship, what happened? His father died. His father was killed right after the third championship. That's why I wanted to know, was Michael Jordan labeled the GOAT or was he labeled the face after 93? Right? I just, I'm not sure if he corrected that, but brings me to what I say, like, no, your father cannot be around if we are going to make you the face of the league. I know it sounds harsh, but it's the truth. LeBron James' father was not going to be there regardless if he grew up with him or not. They was going to cut that before they made LeBron the actual face. Even Michael Jordan, respectfully, I find it ironic his father passed. I know y'all saying that shit sound crazy. No. I'm not. And look, I don't even want to say no conspiracy shit. No, but I'm giving y'all patterns. That's what I'm saying. So it's no disrespect to anybody. I just want to put that out there. It's no disrespect to any of them. Over here, we just got to go by. Why is it fair for ESPN or just FS1 to like make up certain stats, or not make up certain stats, but to go by certain patterns? You notice when they go by certain patterns, like, oh, a such and such player is, the 76ers is 20 and 50 when Joel Embiid ain't playing. You know, they just come up with shit like that. So how come I can't say, well, most of the guys that become the face of the league, their fathers can't be there? Still the same thing. It's a crazy stat. You may say, oh, my, that's an extreme stat. It is an extreme stat. But it's true. I guarantee you. So which circles back around Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes' father, you will stop seeing for a while. Hence that whole thing with him being drunk and stuff like that. Now he's going to have to fall back. Mark my words. I guarantee you. You will not see him like that maybe starting the year after next. So something like that. But it's not going to be as aggressive as you saw him throughout these last couple years. I'll say that. It will have to tone down. It will have to tone down. And you're going to see it dwindle, little by little by little. That's what I'm saying. Hey, B-Fire, do you see any new sports teams coming in the near future? Yes, the NBA. The NBA. In a couple years, the NBA. I think you're going to see 2 new teams coming in the NBA. 2 new teams coming in the NBA. No, none for the NFL. Yeah, the NBA. Like 2. I see 2 teams coming in the NBA. Martinez versus I think you're talking about Aldo, right? It's a very even fight to me. If the odds is far too Jose Aldo's side, pick Martinez. Wait a minute, ain't Aldo the odds very bad for him? Last time I checked, Aldo was a heavy favorite. No, it's not. You're right. Aldo's a plus 130, plus a minus 155. You want to know why? Then Aldo, isn't this his second fight in that new division? Correct me if I'm wrong. You know, he has a rich history. I mean, you know, in the UFC, and now he's in a new division. I can see them. He can go rank up so he can fight for the title, but he's going to lose, of course. But, you know, he has a rich history, so. But if that was the case, he should have started number 5 or number 6 too, though. He should, once he got into that new division he's in. So, which is a little suspect, because isn't he like ranked number 12? Both him and Martinez is like ranked number 12. The coding is like it's like a college course. Yeah, I know, Bisco. That's why I leave it up to y'all. I know my place in this space. I do it all. Pay attention to storyline, movies, rituals all the time. I do that. Everything. Listen, I tell people the game itself, that's the last thing I pay attention to. Odell going, that's why the title, the Dolphins are trapping the fans. This is more than Odell. They're just using him as the bait. He's the bait. That's it. Odell's just the bait. It's bigger than him. Once y'all know that, you got the books and the league right where you want them. right? Aldo has been in the bantamweight division for 5. Wait. He took a 2-year. Okay, that's what it was. He took a 2-year break. Thank you, God. So I mean, you know what's so crazy? Why are the odds like that? I don't know if I see him winning. I agree with y'all. They dragging this Nuggets Wolves series to 7. You know what's so crazy, Gro? It's only right. Anthony Edwards is gonna. I'm telling you, this is gonna be his coming out party against Denver, right here. Like as official coming out party. It's gonna be against Denver. Whether they win or lose, it's gonna be against Denver. And then that's when he's really gonna get the respect he deserves, because they're gonna say he did it against the defending champions. Yeah, I already know. Did you see the upset today? I think they might go this. I'm telling y'all. See, you said it too. They going to 7, son. It's only right. I know it ain't gonna be no 4-game sweep or no 5-1. Nah, this shit going 6 at best, at worst. NBA will have 2 new teams, one in Vegas, one in Seattle. Oh shit, yeah. So it is gonna be 2 new teams. Yeah. Vegas and Seattle. And then also, with that being said, Flash, you do know that they're working on, if that happens, one team in the West might be they might be in the East. They might push them to the East to even everything out. Like somebody from that West is going to have sorry. Somebody from that West is going to have to be considered a East team. That's the problem, not the problem, but one of the things that they're working on. I remember even Adam Silver himself said that they have to, figure things out, because it's not that easy. But Seattle and Vegas is for sure. They don't want to mention Vegas because Vegas and betting, and then NBA has a bad reputation with betting. So put a Vegas team in there, you're just going to be a lot of conspiracy and all that shit. So they're very careful about how they talk about NBA having a Vegas team. I feel that LaDiva James' father is Nate Thurman. I think so too. Well, I mean, all the signs point to that. Ja and his dad is like Katie and his mom. No way Ja go cut his father out. Nah. Hold on. Wait. But hold on. Pay attention to Ja Morant's image. Right? Okay, all right. I'm talking about him being a face. If Ja was to be the face or a face and have a lot of success, super success, the NBA is not going to let him do that with his father. I'm not saying I don't want that to happen, but the NBA is not going to, they're not going to let that happen. If you're the face, you have to have a certain image. Ja Morant will have to become standoffish. We all know LeBron is a little standoffish. Michael Jordan is a little standoffish. To be the sole face, to be the actual face, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why when we have these conversations, I want people to actually think. The people that we name, do you actually think they can be the face? If Ja Morant ain't going to cut his father out, he will not be the main face of the league. He can't. Because remember, it's the NBA making him what they want him to be. Not, he can't just do it himself, or his father has input. They're not going to let that happen. They're not going to let that happen. The face of and yo, what's so crazy? Shit, you can even. I was going, oh man, but that's in other sports too. Okay, let me get back to this. Yeah, think about it. Think about everyone who was the main face. Lord, we only had the last two was Jordan and LeBron. And if somebody want to argue Kobe being one of the faces, okay, let's go there. Was Kobe Bryant, his father, on good terms? Don't worry, I got all day. You can answer. Not you, Gore, but like anybody in the chat. If you want to add Kobe as being one of the faces, was Kobe and his father, did they get along? They don't move like that. You can't have your father around if you're going to be the face. It don't work like that. That's why it's so easy to manipulate black athletes. Just go after the ones with the when the father wasn't around. There's some that had the father around, of course. We can make him the face, but let's go get the ones where the father wasn't around as well. We can make those the underbosses. Respectfully. We can make those guys the underbosses. Shit, there was people that called Allen Iverson the face. Allen Iverson wasn't never the face. He was never the face of the league. You got to remember, the face is responsive. You got a different responsibility when you're the face of the league. You could be one of the people we all talk about, but the actual face of a league now. So, it's different. LeBron James, he's been doing this for over 20 years. Right? Jordan still shit. You can with the way people talk about Jordan, you would think Jordan still is the face. This is what I'm saying. Do you think a Ja Morant can ever be that for the next 20 years? Nah. I don't think we're going to see that in a long time. I don't think we're going to see that in a very long time. He was labeled the best ever after his father was sacrificed. He was the face after his first championship. Yeah, we can go with that. You can go with that. Labeled the best ever after his father died. You guys see that. You get the GOAT status. Because, yeah, you know what? They was mentioning him being the best ever after that third ring. Yes. Yes, indeed. You see what I'm saying? So the players that's in the league now, do you see the NBA doing that shit again? The NBA ain't never going to do that again. You ain't going to see another LeBron or another Jordan in a long time. Too much money is being involved. They have to spread it out now. Yeah. Former Lakers player, died 113 days before Kobe's solar return. Shit, just like when Kobe, his parents, was out of there. Hey, there you go. Look, see, I just got to that. See what I'm saying? That's my first time seeing that comment. Why it doesn't connect to any teams in the playoffs right now? What you mean by that? Let me know. They just got eliminated from playoff contention too. No one finds this odd. He was the NBA. ESPN saw he played for the Lakers. Wait, who y'all talking about? Who y'all talking about? Joe Burrow winning a chip in the near future. He needs to finish his story like Cody. I could see them giving him like one. I could see them giving him one. He could be one of those players with the with one ring. I could see that. Pay attention to this. Oh yeah, show me that. Ja is going to be a gatekeeper in the future. Yes, he is. He's going to do just enough to sell tickets. Yeah, just enough. But when you hanging with thugs and all, you never hear that about the face of the league. You don't never hear that. You don't hear that about no face of the league. You never heard that about Bron. You ain't hear stories like that about Michael Jordan. Right? There was no stories that Magic Johnson was hanging with thugs back when Magic Johnson, was in the league. Yeah, the face, remember, it's a business. They don't give a fuck about the fans too much. They want the fans to spend money. As long as they're spending money, that's it. But controlling the narrative of who can sit with those folks, if you know what I mean, they pick that. You got to have the image. Ja don't got that. They're gonna have to clean him up, and you know what that means. A lot of Ja's people's gonna hate him Because now he gotta be Sadiddy. I'm too good to be around you, nigga. Is he gonna do that? AI was a gatekeeper. Allen Iverson, yes, he was. Allen Iverson definitely was a gatekeeper. You can get past the 76ers, you can have some type of success. 76ers was always right there. The NBA allowed them to go to the championship in 2001, but the Sixers was always right there. Yeah, you go past them, you'll have success. Absolutely. That's what a gatekeeper is. Can a gatekeeper ever win a championship? Absolutely. It's happened. But like they'll always, oh shit. That's what they'll always be. Oh my, come on. I hate when it does that. Oh, Paul Craig lost. He must have lost. Oh shit, y'all. He probably got knocked out in the first round, right? Ooh. I was thinking about it. It was too suspect for me. Yeah, I'm checking it right now. Oh shit. Okay. When is the figure? Not Figueroa. What's his name? Fight start. LaDiva Mom barely be around. Shit, they even got her out the way. You noticed that, right? She don't even be around. But I'm pretty sure she got millions now too. Maybe she don't need to be around. But he got his wife now too. When they got officially married, it would make more sense for the man to be with the wife more than with the mother being around. See, these men are businessmen. These men are businessmen. They know exactly what they're doing. They have to control the narrative. There's no way anyone can just get into the league and think they can control their own narrative working for their company. It don't work that way. Every actor has a different script. They all have different characters. Absolutely. If the Lakers draft Bronny and hire JJ Redd as the coach with LeBron returning, they'll officially be the laughingstock of the NBA. They won't go nowhere. They absolutely won't go nowhere. Absolutely. Yeah, that won't happen. And I'm going to say, here's another crazy thing I said. Remember I said Jimmy Butler should just go back to the Timberwolves and play with Anthony Edwards, right? NBA. I want a percentage of that. But what they also should do is, what did I say last stream? Draft Bronny to the Clippers. And if Bron is going to stay in the Lakers, have Bronny go to the Clippers, right? Bronny can open up the new arena with the Clippers. Not saying that he's going to be the star. Obviously not. They'll pair him with somebody else as a star. The Clippers still got their quote-unquote stars, right? They still got Kawhi, right? They still got James Harden, right? Russell Westbrook's about to leave, right? What if Paul George leaves, right? They got to try to find a way to get a young whippersnapper, right? Get Bronny. Bronny goes to the Clippers. Bron stays on the Lakers. Bronny and LeBron can face each other 4 times a year. Come on, NBA, stop playing. I just gave y'all a little something. Ja is going to cut his father out if he wants more success. Ja's script is to be a villain. Look at all the humiliation rituals he is going through is a part of the agenda. Of course, that's why I said, the NBA is not done with Ja. He's gonna be one of those guys, but not the guy. He's gonna be the one that's gonna compete with the other guy. Let's say for instance, Anthony Edwards is one of the faces. Well, Ja Morant's in the same conference. Ja Morant can compete with him a lot. That'll be fun. Anthony Edwards and Ja Morant, 2 high-flying guys. You guys see the picture, right? See what I'm saying? They did my boy Darvin Honey, baked him ham dirty. They did him real dirty, but that was a part of the agenda. I think these coaches go into LA knowing that they're gonna get fired. This is only for LeBron. That's why I say LeBron is still a face. Nobody is not the face until LeBron retires. All this is around LeBron, because if LeBron wasn't there, all this Laker coach stuff wouldn't be happening. LeBron is still the guy until he retires. He's still the face. Many. What's the famous saying? The game is sold, not told. I'm starting to believe that even more and more in the meaning. That's right. None of this shit real, man. It's a business. It's a business. Oh, so we got like 5 minutes going. Okay. Wemby is going to be one of the faces as well. One of, yes. Laker Nation hated Darvin Ham. I saw that coming a mile away. Bro, the next coach is going to get fired soon too. Nah, you cooking business wise. That's smart. We got to look at it that way. These guys are just the pawns. All those players are just the pawns. If I was in the NBA, I'm just a pawn. Keep it on it. I'm just a pawn. Canelo fighting tonight, too. Yeah, but I can't trust Brazilians and Mexicans. Very dirty fighters getting popped for drugs. I don't even know why they have this Canelo fight. I know because Cinco de Mayo, whatever. But it's against another Mexican dude, right? I think it would be good for the books if Canelo lost. It would be, but I don't know. The Diva is grooming JJ Redick to be the next coach. Yeah, you guys think so? Now, if that happens, only a fool would bet on the Lakers to win the goddamn NBA championship, though. Dead serious. You would be stupid if you bet the Lakers to win a championship. There's no way you'll be serious thinking that LeBron James, JJ Redick, and his son Bronny's gonna win a damn NBA championship.
Are you fucking serious?
It's not gonna happen. Paul Pierce was a gatekeeper as well. Yes, he was. Yo, first off, that whole squad was gatekeepers. The whole squad were gatekeepers, including the coach. Maybe you put all the gatekeepers together, then you can have success. But all of them were technically gatekeepers. Because think about all those players. Those are the players that you had to get past in order to have success to win an NBA championship. Look at the squad. Patrick Mahomes and LaDiva James are yes sir type of dudes. All of them are. I mean, well, not all of them, because they get thrown out when you're not a yes man. But yeah, Wemby is going to be one of the faces as well. Yep. Bron definitely giving back. He's on give back mode. Didn't we have that conversation last week or a week and a half ago or something like that, right? Oh my God, LeBron James is on super give back mode. For anyone that don't realize that, you guys fucking crazy if you don't realize that. He's on give back mode. Every superstar has to have a give back mode. LeBron James, Michael Jordan with the Wizards, Serena Williams, Tiger Woods. Think about all the people that were labeled GOATs. Tom Brady. It just so happened that it worked in Tom Brady's favor a lot because he's still retired. I still call this the COVID era. Even though he retired after COVID, but this is still the COVID era. Him bowing out was at a perfect time. It's not like he was with the Patriots. Oh, okay. He was with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and they won that championship. And then he had to have 5 more years of meltdowns. He didn't have that. Tom Brady, it worked out well for him. But him being a part of NFL ownership, I think that will be his give back. A lot of losing. Kind of like Jordan when he had what was that team? The Charlotte Hornets. Damn, Edward is cooking. I saw game 1. Yeah, they're gonna let Edwards cook, bro. They're gonna let him. I was gonna say Gore. Gore's right there. They're going to let Edwards cook, Ken. They're gonna let him cook. They might lose in the game 7, but he will officially be made after this series. Like officially. Spurs won 4. I thought they won 5. No, Spurs got 5. They got 5. I was at the Knicks game. I was at 2 of the Knicks games in the NBA championship when in 1999 when Tim Duncan and David Robinson had won. I was at 2 of the games. That's how I know that. And then they won in 03, then 05, and then 07, and then they came back and won again in 2014. Yeah, they got 5. Edwards is gonna have his coming out party with the Nuggets. That's why I got him winning this series. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yep. Facts. So guys, I had a good ass freaking show with y'all crazy dudes, man. I'm gonna go check out the rest of the slate on this UFC. Have a little bit more to eat and shit like that. But I'm gonna be active on my YouTube comment section and stuff like that. We're gonna today's Saturday, so we're gonna have another show Monday, Tuesday. Check it out on the community section, as you guys know, right? On what the next topic is gonna be and shit like that. And shout out to all y'all. Make sure you subscribe too. If anyone that's not subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe so you can know when we all cook again. I got another topic for y'all. I think y'all gonna find it interesting. And only thing is this: is it rigged? Is it scripted? Is it fixed? I don't know. You tell me. I'm out.